Oh my god.
Okay.
Chat.
Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Yeah, sorry
And
to
make it
anybody
double.
who thought they got Landho. Dylan technically got Landho. However, Dylan technically cheated, so I don't know. I don't know how
Show
to...
me where the rules say I can't do land ho before stream. Show me.
In the rules where I made it so that since one of our streams starts, so that it starts at slightly different times, that I didn't make it exactly 24 hours cooldown.
Yeah,
That's where the rule is.
Listen, I'm listening to you, but I'm just trying to find. I am
So
flipping
now
through the
it all
pages.
makes
Okay.
sense.
All I'm gonna
where is
say,
it?
guys, all I'm gonna say is now you're dealing with the cheater on Wednesdays, all right?
Cheater!
Okay,
Whoa!
okay.
No,
Not a cheater.
dealing with
You're
cheater,
dealing
you're
with
dealing
an
with a lawyer.
underhanded person. He's using
Also a
he's using.
prosecutor.
Whoa.
Yeah, there you go. He's dressed as Edgeworth. He plays Edgeworth. There you go.
I'm telling you right now. Just show me where in the rules, since I can't do it, and I won't.
No. It's a respect thing. There is no rules. It's a respect thing.
You heard it here first, chat. There is no rules.
All right.
Corey, you might regret that.
Well, I can make it back to 24 hours so that everybody can sit in chat for like 10 minutes trying to get that one moment that the second is correct. It's been 24 hours since somebody last got it. You know, I can do that. Do we want to go back to that?
Does anyone want that, chat?
Then I think everybody needs to be kind and chill. And, you know,
Man,
that's
you're
it.
actually gonna do this.
That's all. No, all I'm saying is if this keeps happening, where people keep cheating, underhandedly coming in before stream actually even starts into the chat to sneakily steal and claim the land, I'm gonna have to put it back to 24 hours. That's all I'm gonna say. And we remember what happened the last time I was back at 24 hours.
Oh yeah.
You know, so pick your battles, okay? Pick your battles. That's all I'm gonna
Those are
say.
some wise words to live
You know
by.
what, chat? We should listen to Ori. There are no rules.
Today is indeed a glorious day. As at the end of this, we will have a second Crime or No Crime hosted by Dylan Truly.
Yes.
Crime or no
official crime
Why
or
didn't
no
you tell
crime.
me? I needed to prepare.
Oh my god, you're so
Well,
annoying.
You have
What?
4 hours to figure it out. Good luck.
Jesus. She just springs this shit.
Oh
chat.
my god, yeah.
My
yeah,
god,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
right.
I just spring it on you. I just spring it on you. It's not like you've been ranting to me, you know, all week about, "Oh, I'm so ready for Crime or No Crime. I'm so excited for the Crime or No Crime," you know?
Rant.
Oh,
I don't
Dylan,
know.
I think you just got exposed.
That doesn't
Alright.
sound like me.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
let chat
okay.
decide.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, let us continue with Rise from the Ashes.
Yes.
Oh, you're not gonna do it?
Dun dun.
February 23rd, 11:56 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2.
Mr. Wright,
Huh? What?
are trials always like this with you?
What is that supposed to mean? Like, yeah, what?
I mean, like you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake about to reach the surface, you know, trying to keep your head above water?
Well, you know, it doesn't make my job any easier when the defendant outright claims and pleads guilty, and apparently I can still somehow overcome that. So, you know, this has happened to me twice now, and I gotta say, it doesn't get any easier.
But no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there.
I never seem to get there. What do you think this is? But pretty much. Except today, we're swimming in quicksand because, like I said,
Oh no!
your sister's real toughy right there. So what happened to your sister anyway?
Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers. I don't know why.
Probably something to do with that piece of cloth in the muffler.
So, this is where we turn the trial around, right?
That's the goal.
Our only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth.
I mean, I'd love to go check it out, but I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Especially the way you're talking to me like this.
Hola, partner.
Yes, the grand return.
They say you show a red cloth to a bull, it's a fire up its temper.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they told me when I was a youngin' at least.
Is that why you wear one around your neck? To get off as quick as possible.
Officer Marshall!
Thought I'd come to take a look and see how this trial's going. Looks like I'm late.
Incredibly
Yep,
late.
very late.
Like, astronomically late.
A cowboy is never early nor late. He arrives just when I mean to.
At high noon. It's always high noon
Noon.
somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. It's high noon somewhere in the world. They got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory.
That hard to slip out, huh? What's going on over there anyway? All the police I've seen have really been on edge.
Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre?
Technically, yes.
You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example.
She didn't wear one.
Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf.
Well, you don't say. Now, don't that just beat it all?
Yeah, I have no idea what he's saying either, Emma. It's like another language. It's not English.
I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time.
Alrighty then.
I don't. Oh!
I saw
Okay.
it that day, too. She was wearing a red muffler.
Uh-oh.
That's what he meant.
What?
At the awards ceremony that afternoon. Edgeworth seen it too, I'd reckon.
Secretly was Edward's scarf. What does that mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. That's the piece of cloth in the muffler. The muffler's in the muffler, guys. Like,
The muffler in the muffler. Mufflerception.
it was the muffler in the muffler with the muffler.
By the muffler. So, Miss Starr wasn't mistaken.
Well, it's about time.
I knew.
Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. Go. And sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell.
You know, Marshall, sometimes I feel like I need a bottomless flask like that to do what the hell I'm doing in court every day.
I'm pretty sure you'd be kicked from the court immediately.
Yeah, well, I
Let's
have a
just
bad
say
feeling
there's a
about this.
reason that I was demoted.
So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright?
What's harder to swim in than quicksand? Let's take a guess.
How about
Ice?
mud?
Mud was my first thought, but I'm curious if you would think that's worse than quicksand. Tar,
would be
maybe?
Thick
Tar?
here. Oh, tar's a good one.
Oil? Probably not thicker than quicksand.
I don't think you'd get stuck in oil.
Well, I know you can get stuck in some steak sauce. But speaking of steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh-wee.
Where did that come
guy
from?
to have a spin-off restaurant
I needed to have a spin-off game,
with his
right?
Marshall image.
Dun dun.
February 23rd, 12:32 p.m. District Court, Courtroom number 9. There's a lot of courtrooms in here. I didn't like this 9. We skipped from like 4 to 9.
I'd like to resume.
Be confident,
I
Judge.
think.
What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Oh, that's why.
Whoa. There's something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth. Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. Oh, I'm staring far too
Grandmother, what watery eyes you have.
What's more, your eyes are unfocused and I don't even know what else I said.
It can't be. This can't happen.
I didn't even click, it just went.
I'm being framed for another murder. I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth.
Don't we all?
Well then, I believe it is time we continued on with this trial.
Probably so.
During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation.
This is unacceptable.
Oh my god. Is it like his prized not an ascot scarf, maybe? Something like that? I don't know.
If it is, that would be hysterical. It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself.
Yeah, edgy boy, what'd you find? Oh god. I don't know who this is. So let's
Neither do I.
remember this. Excuse me, knock knock.
Who's there? What the
Who
heck?
the fuck is that?
What?
He's a police dude. He has a police thing on his tie.
What?
He has a police thing on his tie. A police
Oh
badge
no,
on his
he's
tie.
hot.
What?
What am I looking at?
What's with this guy? A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. Look at his tie. How did he tie his tie in a cross like that?
That's talent.
He took his tie, and then he, tied it normally, and then he rolled it up sausage style, and then pinned it back down with the police badge, but that's the police badge. I think this is the commissioner. He also has,
I don't know how he did it.
Excuse me. Knock knock.
Oh my god.
That's perfect. Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man walked in.
What is that supposed to mean?
He's hot.
Who on earth is he?
Oh, it's you.
Say something.
Bro, his pecs just fucking flexed.
Did they?
Yeah, they
He
did.
did.
I missed it.
Oh.
Santa?
Oh, fuck no. Ew. Sorry I'm late, Udger. The roads were packed. It's just me. Long time no see, Udger. How you been? Swim much these days?
Oh, hello. No, I've been so busy
What the fuck is happening?
with many murder cases.
Busy, Udger. My boy, you have to make time to relax.
He has gloves on.
Yes, indeed. Udgy seems to be his nickname for the judge?
I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you?
Aha, so you're Rado, the attorney. I heard good things about you, son.
What does he call Miles? Thanks.
So sorry about our little Worthy giving you all that trouble.
There's your answer, Ori.
Oh, my soul just left my body. I don't know what's worse, edgy or worthy. I think edgy is better than worthy. What's everybody's
Anything
votes?
is better than edgy boy. We
I'm
all
glad he
know
finally has a worthy nickname.
Ha
You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly!
It is Santa. little worthy.
Mr. Wright! You don't know the district chief of police?
No. Apparently I didn't know where the police station was until about, like,
How did you make it
3
this
months
far without
ago.
knowing that?
You know, I don't know myself. Chief of police?
He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district.
Dylan, is there a difference between chief of police and and commissioner?
Don't at me. I
Okay.
don't know.
I was just seeing if someone knew.
Well, you see, one of them is Commissioner Gordon, and the other one isn't. So there must
Okay,
be a
there we
difference.
go.
Name's Gant. Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone.
Okay, what's the pun?
That's what I'm trying to find.
I don't know what the pun is. Does anybody
have
know
no
what the pun is?
Perhaps it'll be revealed.
Oh, is he gonna be test-a-lying, though? That's the real test, right?
Test
Demon
lying.
Gate? Does that mean something? I don't know what Demon Gate means.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, to what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it?
Well, it's Worthy here. Look at that poor fellow.
Oh my god!
I just thought I'd help out by bringing this.
Oh, man!
Hey! That's...
My sister's muffler!
So, Miss Starr wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler.
But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe. Our little Worthy's car, no less.
Is that a knife sheath?
It's really quite embarrassing, even for us.
What's this?
A switchblade?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you know, I'm a cop. It makes sense. It's what you call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. Objection. Tap. Chief. What kind of outfit are you running?
Mr. Edgeworth.
What is happening?
How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence?
Well, because they hired that not a detective anymore detective to do the job that apparently did a worse job than Gumshoe could do.
If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job?
Yeah, Gumshoe at least had all his bases covered.
Exactly.
Now, wait just a country minute, Worthy.
Why is everybody country?
Why is he so orange?
Tap. Oh, shit.
Why does his face match his
It's just
suit?
going.
I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me?
Oh, that was suspenseful music. Okay, we gotta be kind of on top of the dialogue because sometimes it just goes.
Yeah, it's
like I didn't
really
touch
going.
anything.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Nani? Have a look at this document, where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature there is. Miles Edgeworth?
What is happening? I do not understand what is happening.
That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had... Your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel.
Oh, and his suit is probably orange because he's like Colonel Sanders or something. Who knows?
But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology.
What is happening?
Oh!
What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made.
Okay, everybody's out for
I think he's
Edgeworth in
trying
this
to
one.
strip him of his
Yeah,
award.
I think everybody's out to get Edgeworth and the chief prosecutor for some
car.
reason. It's Edgeworth's car.
Knife,
She was
Edgeworth's
framed.
face.
Yeah.
Alright, wait. Ori, before you press any buttons, chat, I need a quick barometer. His outfit, his look, his aesthetic. Drip or no drip?
Oh, I don't know why he has a cassette tape pocket. I'm not a fan of that.
You don't have to understand. You have to diagnose. Drip, no drip.
No drip.
I'm going no,
no
drip.
drip.
I'm sorry, you don't wear clothing that matches your complexion.
Yeah.
All right, we're tied.
And mix it with red.
We're tied
This
or on
is
bad accounting.
All the no's.
Don't like orange.
I
Dylan
love
also doesn't like
Orange
orange.
is my favorite color.
I enjoy
This
orange.
Is too
Good
much
for John,
orange.
bro. And yeah, fuck yeah, John. This is fucking. This is
Oh
Noah's
my
Ark of
God.
fashion. This guy.
This is not
fucking
Dylan.
fine.
You
Hell
hate
yes.
orange, and you're
While I
telling me
hate
you
orange,
would wear
this
this?
dude is making me reconsider.
Oh god.
Really?
There's
You know, I
too much
cannot
colors going on.
envision you in
The
orange.
yellow, the pink glasses with the red tie, and then the gold badge with the orange. Like, there's too many.
Look
like,
at his beard. Look at his
okay,
beard.
the
okay?
beard is
After we-
fine.
Like
I'm not
a
done.
clamshell.
I'm not done. After you
It
look at
does.
his beard, look at his hair. This is Chad Harry Potter.
Again,
He's working
again.
the lightning bolt.
I don't
Look
have
at
a
it.
problem with his haircut or his beardscape. I don't even have a problem with the little snez glasses. I have a problem that his main color is orange. Like Mars said, his skin is the same shade of orange, and then he has red, gold, and pink, all relatively in the same area.
Dog.
That's not how
It
the
works.
color works. It doesn't work.
I will say the choice of black shirt, great.
It's just
It's
fucking
green.
Spot on.
It's green.
Like, here's the thing. He
What's
has
green?
an orange complexion,
shirt
so
is
I almost
green.
gave him the Trump voice.
It's not. It's black.
On my
It's
screen,
black.
it's green.
Shut the fuck up. You're
Is
right.
it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop the press.
I need
No,
a consensus
It's
here.
not. Don't even.
It's not black.
Yeah, Extreme Guy says it's really dark green.
Yeah,
it's
if
really
you have
dark
some
green.
sort of eye disorder, then yes, it might
Oh my
appear
god.
green to your
No, I
damaged
think
eyes.
both of you need to optimize your freaking screen settings.
All right, so here, hold on.
Probably.
His skin is orange, so I almost gave him the Trump voice. But he is so
Oh,
drippy.
God.
He's so drippy. He couldn't be Trump. Come on.
He is definitely looking to be like a demon though, Atathis. This is
No.
this
it's
is
so good.
He looks real evil in this one, I gotta tell you. You know, like I don't know what's happening here.
Even if he didn't look evil, his actions are speaking
His
louder.
vibe is evil, you know.
His vibe
It's
is
very
amazing.
Also,
Nice.
also,
Okay.
isn't
I
the
don't
isn't the
trust.
classic saying the devil wears Prada, right? So if he is a demon and you are saying that he has the drip, you're just you know confirming that he is the evil entity in this entire deal. All right. I believe you said this, right, Dylan?
I sure did. Ugh.
This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words.
I have a side question, Dylan, as a lawyer in training and somebody who
Sure.
knows about like hierarchy. In this game, it seems like the prosecutors and the police have like a very interesting like body of governing relationship where like the prosecutors are like ahead of some of them, but some of them are ahead of like other prosecutors. Like, is that a thing in real life? Does like the commissioner hold or the chief of police like have hold over the chief prosecutor or like the DA's office?
So the prosecution and the police, they have to work together all the time on everything, a lot.
Makes sense.
And it's true that line prosecutors, like people who aren't in positions of power, they're just regular prosecutors, it's true that they do wield less authority than the chief of police, the commissioner. And so I've seen situations where the son of the commissioner was just like in some sort of legal trouble. And the commissioner himself would put pressure on the line prosecutors to do something.
Interesting.
And so, while that's definitely corruption, it's actually something that does happen.
Is a
There
line
is a power difference.
is a line prosecutor different than like an assistant district attorney?
No, the same thing. Same thing.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to. So Miles is an ADA, and then
Yes, he is.
so
He is.
the chief of police would be higher than him. Interesting.
Not
Alright.
like they're not like his boss, but if the chief of police wanted to make Miles' job impossibly difficult, he could.
And I think that's what he's doing. I don't know. That's the vibes I'm getting.
Because the prosecutor has to use the evidence that police gathers, and if the
Yeah.
police are told to intentionally do a shitty job, the prosecutor can't stop them.
That's really what it seems like right now, doesn't it?
This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth.
I also don't see how this is Edgeworth's fault. Like,
Well, he was the one who was the
he signed
investigator
off on
that
investigation,
scene.
though? Like, when... that would never happen. Why would a prosecutor be a detective, you know? I don't know. Seems really weird.
Gah.
The court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first.
A favor, Judge? I mean, I'm kind of sitting pretty here, not under the thumb of the chief of police right now, so, you know, yeah, sure.
Just to be sure. I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife.
Blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not.
I don't see the point.
Oh!
Could you open it up for me, I wonder?
Oh, Ori.
Yeah?
Don't forget to start marking things like
I
the
am
time.
indeed.
based.
Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and...
If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore.
This sounds like a setup, Judge. I don't like. Is it gonna be like
It would
a
be
false
a
knife?
terrible injury.
Like all I'm feeling is that like it's somehow gonna be like a fake reverse knife, and it's gonna stab me instead, and this whole deal is gonna go down.
Never, Phoenix. I just don't want to risk hurting my gavel hand. Otherwise, I have to be rushed to the hospital.
Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore.
Just use your other hand. Come on, just hurry up and open it.
Oh no, Atethis, I hope not. This game is really taking the reins right now. I am like doing very little touching of the keyboard, and it's just going. I want to know what this is first. This is really weird.
Huh. We have a paper that says something like that. There's a small tag on this knife.
It seems to say SL-9 space 2.
What does that mean?
Well, it seems like a case number. I've heard of something similar. Yeah, DL-6 of the DL-6, the DLC incident fame.
But it's strange.
Huh? What is?
I'm not certain, but I get the feeling I've seen this somewhere before. Yeah, me too!
Yeah, that's not cryptic at all.
A piece of paper!
Yeah, it is the piece of paper.
Letters like this, or letters that looked a lot like this, somehow.
Alright.
I think you need to press the button.
Yeah, I'm just checking some stuff. Oh!
Ah! Don't scare me like that!
It scared me. I'm the one who's scared!
Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off.
Sussy wussy. And this dark red stain. Blood? Alrighty.
This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself.
I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us? About the split between the prosecutors and the police, and this knife.
It also gives me like Rust vibes, I don't know.
Sure thing.
That's
not a problem.
horrifying.
Not even a little one, really.
This guy is
That was
an
like
anime
a
character.
Totoro. That was a Totoro grin.
Yeah, oh god. Alright. I agree, Atathis.
This knife is special, but I can't say how here.
Why?
Unless there's evidence
Pressing
to
the
prove a
hell out of
connection
that.
between this knife and Goodman.
This is the
Oh,
This is the most sussy-wussy person in this entire game.
not
Okay,
even trying
not
to
even
hide
Von
it.
Karma was this sussy-wussy. Not even freaking Red White was this sussy-wussy. Like
He
I
is
don't.
playing with you
He's
at this
just
What was that?
like
Ori, what was that first name you said?
Red White,
No, before that.
Von Karma.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. Keep going.
Okay. What happened there?
She definitely said Von Karma.
That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation.
That sounds like a Yushu. You know, I don't know.
A detective was killed at the police department. See? What a mess. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scare coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to the case here, so I can't talk much about it.
Then why did you bring it? What?
He's just setting up Edgeworth. There was a murder at the police department? A detective?
Wait, are we
Is that
talking
not
about
what this
something different?
Out.
Are we talking about a separate murder?
We might be.
That's hush-hush information, Urgent. We haven't exactly announced it yet.
No, we are. Yes,
We are.
because it was the other guy who was murdered. The guy all in white that we were investigating.
No,
at
that's
first.
Goodman. Goodman is who we've been investigating now.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now this other guy, that's a new guy.
Yeah, now
Right?
we're on a new guy.
Yeah.
Objection. Well, wait a second. You said 5:15. Tap. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
There we go. Order! Order! Order!
Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Now don't tell anyone, okay?
What?
You are so... I think we understand the police department's situation. I definitely don't. Well, Mr. Wright?
I'm super confused, but two detectives killed at the same time in two different places. It
Can't be
feels like a
coincidence.
setup, that's all I'm gonna say.
The chances of that are really slim. Scientifically speaking, of course.
I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Well, however,
No! No!
keep
No!
your questions focused on the case at hand.
That
You
makes
will
me
lose
stressed.
points if you press the wrong
That
thing.
makes me stressed now!
I
don't
will have no choice but to take health from you.
know. I mean,
Don't
Oh.
worry there, Rhino. I don't bite. Hard.
Oh, God.
Oh,
That was the most terrified oh whoa I've ever heard in my life.
Okay.
Ah,
Now
I
I'm
want to
just
press
stressed.
this,
Now I'm
but
just
we
stressed.
can't.
I don't know if we can or not.
This face he's doing right now
No.
is very himbo energy.
It is
Check.
it is incredibly himbo
Okay.
energy.
So hear me out. He is literally saying, unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife, the new knife we just got, and Goodman. What does that slip of paper say? It was at the scene of the crime where Goodman was killed. That's the evidence. I guarantee.
Right
And if
here.
I'm wrong, I'm gonna cry.
So
You-
what
oh,
if
Okay.
Goodman died once and he never died again, but he wasn't actually killed in the prosecutor's office area? He was killed in the police precinct.
So
But
turn
his
about
body was
samurai vibes. In
Yeah.
Edgeworth's car, and he didn't
Yes.
know. He didn't know it was in his trunk. They planted it in his trunk,
Right.
and then he drove over to the
Yep.
other place, and then
Oh,
she
yeah.
went to look for it, like look for something in Edgeworth's car.
Hmm?
What
Oh,
was she doing in Edgeworth's car, though?
What was
getting
she?
getting something, you know, it doesn't matter. The trophy, helping him out. Who
I
knows?
feel like they're trying to frame Edgeworth because everyone hates him.
They are really trying to
I
frame
can't imagine
Edgeworth.
why.
So maybe
Such a
that's why.
likable guy.
Maybe that's why Lana decided to take the blame because she didn't want Edgeworth to take the blame. Okay, I like Mars's idea, though, about this one.
I would definitely check the paper again, though, like make sure the numbers are either
They're not the
same or
same,
similar.
but they're very similar. Like
Oh.
6 dash. I
then
think
I'm
this
not
is
sure
right.
if it's the
No,
right
I
thing
like
then.
this. I like this one. I like this one. I'ma do it.
I'm going to cry if I wasn't right.
We're
about
doing it.
this.
Objection! My pointing finger is unscarred, so you should wait a second.
Ah, at last. An honest-to-goodness objection.
This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman, and here's why.
What do you mean? I'm so happy right now.
Ha ha ha! An honest-to-goodness, what do you mean from urgent? This is great.
Okay, but look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL-9-2.
And this is important. Why?
Oh, it's backwards. The note is upside down. Over here we have SL-9. It's upside down.
Yeah, it is.
Over here we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. Yep. If we just give me a little rotate here.
What's this? 6 minus 7s 12 to... Oh, I was never good at math. That's why I became a judge.
No, Judge, Your Honor. It's upside down.
Upside.
The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get?
Uh-huh!
Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down.
Is there an Australian detective on the scene?
SL9. That's the same thing that was written on the knife's tag. Order! Order! Well, Chief. You really tried those puppy eyes.
Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto.
I win? What game is this guy playing?
We don't know.
Oh, we got new testimony, okay.
This knife was
Okay,
evidence
I was
in the
very
case.
confused for a moment.
It was stolen from the department's evidence room. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation.
Okay, I think this is all the same
yeah.
now. Well, now it's officially linked, but alright, I think we're just gonna press now.
Okay, just be
think
careful of
that's-
what is press.
Well, I mean, I want to press this. This is weird. Hold it! So, this knife was stolen?
Yes, but on the day of the murder. It was evidence, you say? Was it in fact a murder weapon? Nice, nice, nice. Good show, little Werther. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. There's some honest-to-goodness blood on this knife. It was evidence from a
Jeez.
case long since solved.
So, this knife was stolen on the day of the murder, and it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car.
Hard to think there isn't a connection there.
Yeah, someone's really trying super hard to frame Edgeworth. Okay, do I want to press this? No, I
don't
feel like
know
this
if
one's...
that's worth pressing.
I'll press this one, though. Boop. Hold it!
Yeah, can we get
Tap!
a name to go with that?
On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department?
That's a fact! Surprising, isn't it, Udger?
I'm at a loss for words.
And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested them, in fact.
Oh, snap.
Just arrested? That was quick.
But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Rado.
I'm kind of in the middle of a different case, but I suppose I could help if you help me by giving me data on your case.
Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing, and only one thing.
Okay, what do we want to prioritize? I think we know how the victim was killed. Like, the knife is there.
But that wasn't the knife that killed the dude. That was the knife from evidence. What do we want to ask?
Wasn't that the evidence from the killing?
No, that was so the switchblade knife is evidence from a case long solved. That was stolen.
Okay.
We don't know.
Okay.
We know when he died. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we
It's not
have
this.
that.
We know when he died. Where he was found, it's definitely in the police department. But I guess it depends on, like, where in the police department? I don't think I necessarily care how he's killed. I like where he was found.
I'm thinking where,
Yeah,
because then we'd have a location.
that's very true, Jamie. Dylan, any thoughts?
None whatsoever. Head empty.
Head empty. All right, where it was found. So, tell me, where was the victim found?
Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found.
Excuse me, what? I'll answer you one thing
Wait,
and one thing only.
You a question?
What? Oh my god.
But I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department.
Oh yeah, I got shocked there once too, didn't I? But the evidence room? Wait a second. I've heard of that.
Maybe that's why they call it the evidence room, because crimes seem to happen in there.
Evidence room. Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now?
Yeah, he did. There's a connection between the two cases.
Well, you seem happy, Mr. Wright.
Of course I am. That means something going on. Happy? We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. With the link between the two cases established.
If you really want to go down on the case, that's an option too.
No.
Buy me dinner first, please.
With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details.
So evil, Phoenix.
He's evil, look at him. I'ma press it. Hold it. Tap. Chief. It's too many chiefs. The defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven.
Heh, you don't say. Well, out with it, Rado. What's your connection?
Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright.
The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room.
Not to mention, the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag.
And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. Oh.
Indeed.
Okay, crackpot theory. Hear me out. Goodman had something vendetta against the SL9 case, and went to the evidence room to steal the knife, got caught, killed that person, ran away, and no, because then the timing doesn't work out.
That I think it's getting too complicated from there.
Well, I don't know. This one's really weird.
There do seem to be too many connections for it to be coincidence.
He
Got
is
anything to say for
silent
yourself?
and staring.
I am the brooding tap, after all. I was just admiring how good of a pair you two are. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here.
That's a bit concerning, not
That
gonna lie.
is really
Huh.
concerning, actually.
Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the trigger part. It hasn't been announced yet, and all.
Can we get the information? Unofficially, like I do everything else, you know? I have privileges, Judge said the other day.
Might as well try.
Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all.
God. What? Really? I didn't actually expect that to work.
None of us did. Who would have guessed?
Oh, I'm gonna press that. If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything, huh?
Ah, well, case information is sticky as stuff. You have to do everything properly.
It's finger licking good. Oh, well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him.
I don't think we need gender.
No, I think the ID number is probably the best information.
I think ID number could give us, like maybe something to correspond with it.
Or we could, like, look it up. We also have Goodman's ID, you know, like, all of this sort of stuff.
We do have Goodman's ID.
Yeah, I'm doing ID number.
Yeah, go ID number.
Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number?
Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that.
I disagree, but
What
of course
could be
not.
Goodman?
I'm sure this number wouldn't allow you to identify him.
Yeah, of course not. You won't tell me their name, after all. That's the only way to identify someone.
We keep a tight lip on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. Like, for example, let me tell you. The number is
Oh my god, do I have to write this down?
5842189.
Quick screenshot.
4, 2,
No, no,
1,
no, keep
8,
going, keep
9.
going.
I
Come
did
on.
it.
No, that's cheating.
5, 8, 4, 2, 1, 9. Was that it?
189.
Whoa, that's quite long.
That's honestly a relatively short ID number.
And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts.
To remember other people's? Oh no.
8, 2. I can't do it.
5842189. You didn't even get the first number right, Judge, please.
Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything?
Well, I'm gonna very quickly look at the ID.
Check Goodman's ID.
Yeah.
I got a feeling.
5842189. Fuck.
Yeah!
Oh, what?
Why does this... Okay, I'm going to regret saying this. Why does this case feel kind of easy?
It feels like
Or have we just
weird.
gotten better?
Well,
Maybe we've just gotten better.
we've always been like kind of ahead on like the stuff. So maybe the game, because this was released like fairly after the original turnabouts of this game were. Maybe they like sort of realized that people weren't as dumb as they thought and made it so that it was like the conclusions that you are able to jump to are like not stepping stoned. I don't know.
You have to understand, this game, despite being called Ace Attorney, isn't made for Ace people. They're expecting you guys to be so horny for that hot cop, you can't think and
Oh my
put this thing
God.
together.
Oh my
Crap,
god.
that means I can't play.
No. That means we're winning hardcore.
You have an unfair advantage.
We have a necessary advantage. It tells me something.
It does!
Tap. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does.
Tell
I
them.
think.
Meaning...
It has to be what I think it is. But
It
what
really does.
does this mean?
Well, in the grander scheme of things. Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something. What does it tell you?
I do think that to a certain extent they are setting it up a lot more than they were. Take that! Tap! Witness! Witness me! Witness! Hello?
What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night.
I have that effect on people.
No, it's just I got confused.
And this is news?
Edgeworth? Huh?
What happened here?
Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do.
I can't tell if that's a compliment or not, but the police department oh god. The police department, the prosecutor's office, 2 places, 2 detectives, murdered at one time, or was it? Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here.
Oh ho! Is it yours?
No, Your Honor, I'm a defense attorney, remember? Look at the badge. This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman.
Shame on you, Rido. Personal IDs are top secret.
Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. Yeah. Yeah.
And this means what exactly? Really, Judge? Wait! That ID number we heard from the chief earlier. That started with 82... nope, I've forgotten.
Yes, Judge. 5842189. They're the same number. You didn't even get the first number right again. Just the number the chief gave us was 5842189, and the number on the ID is 5842189.
Objection. Wait a second, Wright. What is this?
Edgeworth, you're smart. Come on. You
Yes,
know what it means.
mean. That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. Tap! So, what does our witness think about that? Mic drop.
I think it's very good that I'm my own boss, because I'd have been fired about now. Because you were sharp as a tack, Rido. Sharp as a tack.
Wait! Detective Goodman is our victim! No sharing!
Why can't we share them? Come on, Your Honor.
Sharing is caring, Your Honor.
He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot.
Tap! Yet, Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department, in the evidence room, at the exact same time. Now, I did mention shapeshifters earlier in this turnabout, so, there seems to be a good chance for that, all I'm gonna say.
Pretty sure it's not
Objection.
shapeshifter.
Tap. That's impossible. So what we're saying is,
There-
either Detective Goodman is a cat who has multiple lives, or the same person was killed at the same time. And in a completely different location.
That would appear to be it, yes.
No. It's definitely the Turnabout Samurai vibes. He got killed
Yeah,
in
like
the
I said
evidence room.
before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They shoved him in Edward's
Yeah.
car, and
Killed
he
in
went
one
over there,
location,
and he
brought
was
to
still
another.
dead at the same time. Ugh.
But then what the hell was Miss Starr talking about then?
I think she specifically... Oh god.
Objection.
Okay.
No. What I want to
Such
know
a
is,
passionate objected. Didn't even get to speak.
why didn't I hear about this?
I don't like that we can't talk and it just moves along without us. That I do not like about this turnabout. I'm very
So,
upset.
the judge was asking the police officer, what's the meaning of all this? And then Edward is like, no. I want to know why I didn't hear about it.
Thank you for the summary. Beautiful.
No, exactly, Atathis. That's what I'm thinking. Is that so? Yeah, Miss Star saw the chief prosecutor open Edgeworth's trunk for whatever reason, and discover the body, and have that issue going on. But Miss Star doesn't like the prosecutors.
Edward's bar in the first place.
Well, we'll probably learn something how he, like, asked her to go get his knife to fix the glue of the trophy that he broke. Like, you know, I don't know. Something like that.
Yes, it's top secret, fine. But I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case. Now wait just a country second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Tap! Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait.
Oh. Oh.
I said wait.
Oh, that was diabolical.
Or didn't you hear me?
Oh, God.
I never trusted you, and now I trust you even less.
Ugh. A country second is just as long as I need it to be. Now the oversight, the grave error. Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours.
No! Why is it always Edgeworth? Why do they have to come for Edgeworth? Come for someone else!
What? How dare? We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news.
Oh, no!
Did?
Remember he came
Yeah,
into
remember?
the office?
He came into the office and he said, "Hi,
Oh,
I'm Mr. Meekins, look at
crap.
me." And he handed you an envelope.
Damn it! Sad timeline.
I can't, with the reference, Dylan, I'm dying. Oh my god.
Officer Meekins?
Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before?
Because we were there.
Wait. Aha!
Huh?
I love
Excuse
this
me,
guy.
I'm Mr. Edgeworth. Is here anywhere on the premises?
Why is his hand bandaged up? Look at his hand
shit.
bandaged up.
It is bandaged, you're right.
Took me a second to realize that was his hand.
I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Nah, you don't mean him? According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe.
I agree, Atathis.
Well, your officer, he told me. He said that report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident.
Someone was lying.
Detective Bruce Goodman, murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report.
This is sussy-wussy as hell.
Gah! Why didn't your officer tell me?
I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection.
I mean, look at him. He's the most out of style character in this entire thing. Like, at least frickin' Cowboy Man has, like, the same art style. But, like, what is... He, like, ran into a stop sign and never recovered. Like, what happened?
He unfortunately has, like, pan face.
Yeah, he
Ran
really
head first
does.
into a frying pan.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, extreme look
Oh,
that's like
no.
a perfect...
Wow. Oh,
That's a
jeez.
perfect country insult. That guy's chin's bigger than his head.
Oh my god.
I apologize for saying this. He did seem challenged.
Whoa! Hold on there.
I don't...
Hold on there.
I don't know
I
when
don't
this
have
one
to be
came
a
out.
detective to
Oh,
detect ableism in the
2005
courtrooms.
games.
Serious ableism aside, this is a serious error, a gross negligence on the duty of your part, Worthy.
This was released in 2010. rise from the
Oh
ashes.
God, that's even worse.
I had to look it up.
Well, you know what they say about hindsight. It's 2010.
Oh, well played.
Oh.
Objection! But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I
don't like how long he stares at us. It's unnerving. He's staring so long.
No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy?
Look at his face!
I've been waiting this whole time to say that.
He nicknamed him Worthy solely for this moment. That's it. What is... This is
He
the
was just
devil
lucky
within.
That game was Edgeworth.
I
This
love
It
him.
really
devil
is.
within.
I love him. What? Now, what was the second rule of evidence law?
Oh, we're gonna find it out. I don't remember who wanted to find that out, but last time we wanted to find that out.
Well, Mr. Wright?
Huh? Oh, well, it's,
Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list.
So, what does this mean?
I don't know!
I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court.
Oh,
Please.
come on.
Please tell me. I would love the game to tell me how the victim having the exact same name, being notably known to be the exact same person, is not a connection. Please explain that to me.
I think he's saying that he needed to wait until there was a connection proven in court first.
Yeah.
Why,
I think that
though?
is what he's saying. I don't know
Well-
why. We have never really operated by that logic. As
Not only
far
that,
as I'm aware.
It's not even remotely close to almost being slightly related to the real rules of evidence.
Not even tangentially, not 1 point this time.
Yeah. Like, not even like a really bad court sketch of what the rules of evidence should look like.
Oh god.
Oy vey.
The connection was just proven by Rado over here.
Shit.
Good job, Rado, my boy.
Sorry, Edgeworth.
I was just doing my job.
Tap. No. No!
Oh.
It seems we have come to the end of this trial.
Whew,
We
good
have?
lord.
I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy. What with all those rumors.
Man, this is really
Ooh.
pushing towards a second Edgeworth is trying to be framed moment.
Speaking of Edgeworth was trying to
Pushing,
be
it's
framed,
there.
you were even in the defendant's chair just this past December.
Mm.
I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part.
No, don't give in, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Please, just give me one day.
Oh, it's
Oh.
him asking for time now.
Dang.
I'll get to the bottom of what happened, if it's the last thing I do.
I don't like how that sounds.
I don't either.
You'd better get results this time. Really? You have my profound apologies. Sir?
Whoa!
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested.
What?
Seriously, like,
What?
no greater error ever made in this court. We're not counting the times we accidentally arrested the wrong person, let a criminal go free, blame someone for being guilty when they were innocent. No
We're
greater
incredibly
error than that has ever
bribed
been made.
multiple times by Red White on numerous occasions. Let Von
Yeah, no,
Karma
exactly.
practice
No.
his shady business for years.
Shame,
over 10 years.
No greater error. No greater error. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive.
What?
Very well. Court is adjourned.
Just take away his King of Prosecutors trophy. That's the punishment. He didn't want it anyway. Oh my
Already
god.
broken.
Yeah.
Well, for a prosecutor to fail in his duties of due diligence, there are some sanctions that could happen.
But there was some crazy shit going on there. Like, come on.
Well, how about you tell that to the
Ooh.
judge?
Boy, that was rough.
I have a question, Dylan. If
Yeah.
a prosecutor was to be given, some police officer comes over to, the prosecutor's, the DA's office, to give him a package of information that is not blatantly like a thing towards the case that he is literally about to go on trial for, go into court for, and he turned it away, and then it turned out to be for that trial. Like, that's not really his fault.
So, in real life, the police officer wouldn't actually be there to drop it off. They would pretty much just, throw it at the paralegal. Then the paralegal would look at it and see if it's relevant or not. And then they would give it to the
so a
prosecutor
competent
for what.
person.
Well, yeah, literally, exactly.
So
But
that's
if
what
it wasn't
Edgeworth
relevant,
needs.
it would go on a shelf in the prosecutor's office.
Yeah.
So they could see it whenever they want.
Okay.
He needs gumshoe.
Edgeworth needs a paralegal. That's what Edgeworth needs.
Yeah, he does.
Edgeworth
Yeah.
really needs a paralegal right now. All right.
Poor
Dylan?
Edgeworth.
Oh, sorry. Dun, dun.
February 23rd, 2:15 p.m. Wright & Co. law offices. Is it a leap year? Will we find out? Who knows?
Maybe. Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway?
Yeah, I don't even know.
I'm a little confused.
You're confused? Let's see. Yeah, what is even going on? The victim, Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and in the police department's evidence room.
What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car.
I think our... There's some evidence fudging. There has to be. Well, that's what we're gonna find out. Or try to, at least.
All right, let's do it.
Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's gonna be much help with this.
Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright.
You read my thoughts? Huh?
Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go! Science awaits us!
Alright then.
Dun, dun.
February 23rd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot.
You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder.
What?
There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares?
Then how did they know it was a murder? How? What?
I have
What?
so many questions.
I'm sorry, what? We just found a lot of blood. That was the amount of blood that we would assume a person would have to lose and die. So we assumed that he died.
We
What?
don't. There was clearly too much blood. It was like Chainsaw Man levels of blood. No one could walk away
What
from
is
that.
happening?
It's a lot of blood, Miriam!
They need it. Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room, no biggie. How do we know he was even killed there?
Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it.
This is a flashback.
It
Okay.
is. My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never!
Okay, the footprints were, like, planted, and that's why she spilled it. Maybe. Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
It's not it at all.
Actually, I hate my sister.
Why does she keep, like, reading my mind? Those are, like, inner thoughts.
It's just... We're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her.
Seriously, how is she literally reading my inner thoughts? I don't understand.
It's the thick-rimmed glasses.
Big words for a high school student.
Why else are they pink?
Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away.
Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Huh? What's that grin for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminal testing fluid.
Luminol?
Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water.
That's very true. It has a lot of sugar in it.
Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
But wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Right. Are you really asking this? You're really asking this?
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright.
Especially the cops.
Yeah, these cops.
Especially the cops. These cops in particular. Just give it a try.
Me? Why do I have to do it?
I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet.
I don't know what that has to do with it. We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it?
Here, look, I'll lend you these glasses. Oh, there was something with the glasses.
I really hope your vision turns pink. Please, 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 please.
Rose-colored lenses.
Huh? You had an extra pair of those things? Oh my god!
You're gonna
That's
look back on these
timeline.
moments. Hold on. You're gonna look back on these fond moments through rose-colored glasses.
Oh my god. Blood-colored glasses.
Same time, extreme okay.
Oh my god. Alright.
To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see?
This is so wild. Press enter to spray it on. Okay.
Okay, let's find us some blood stains.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh.
Oh, hello. I would keep going on the floor.
Oh god. Okay. I just had to spray it enough, apparently?
I guess.
Jesus Christ. I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So this is a blood stain?
Why is that hilarious? Oh, it's so...
Emma, you're shaking.
It's just... This is my first time seeing real blood.
That always surprises me when people say that. Like, have you never bled?
You don't understand, Ori. A lot of people are just way tougher than you are, and so they'll just bleed. Yeah.
It also might be the connotation of being at a crime scene.
No, no.
as
Yeah,
well,
but-
knowing
Mars,
something
you
terrible
don't
happened.
understand.
No,
Ori,
apparently
she fragile.
I am not. I am
She's got
not.
low con. What can I say?
You've
It's her dump stack.
bled more than I have,
my
Dylan.
God.
You know, from injuries.
I don't want stream to hear any salacious talk, so let's keep going.
It's not.
Uh-huh.
What? Scientific investigation in action.
Oh, okay. Well, we definitely know that this is a blood stain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course.
What's odd about this? Scientifically. Yeah, the amount of blood? Like, if
I
he
would
was
say the
stabbed
amount.
here...
I mean, it makes sense that it's outside the car. It makes sense that it's near the body, but it's literally like drops.
Yeah, and if he bled out, like, that's a lot of blood.
Yeah.
The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood?
I definitely think so. I mean,
I don't... Jamie, you know... it's important to specify. I don't know the amount otherwise.
look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe.
It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have to have been more blood than this.
Hey, Mr. Wright,
Don't attack this.
I'm gonna mark up the floor plans where we found a blood stain, okay?
All right.
Well, maybe
Did you
I
make it red?
Maybe I should draw it in smaller so it doesn't look like a whole puddle. See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right?
Yeah. And this stuff's pretty handy too.
I saved up my allowance to buy that.
All right. Why? Okay. Why does it say spray, quote unquote? What else? What else am I doing with it? Drinking it. We remembered.
Don't drink
I'm drinking
the
it.
forbidden alcohol.
I believe she's 16, Jamie. She's 16.
We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court.
Yeah, apparently not.
Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case.
Test a lying.
True.
Then let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day.
You really want to drink the forbidden, Kool-Aid, don't you?
I mean, it was blue, okay? It looks like fruit punch. What do you want?
Feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it?
Guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious. Okay, we're gonna remember.
I think this
Yep,
might
it
be
is.
Lunch Lady.
I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box.
You're supposed to spray anything suspicious. Quick sprayer!
Oh, that'd be hysterical. Miss Star!
You only trust your eyes. Not bad, you two. This day-old deli box is on the house. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering.
Oh my.
You certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Star, but no, it's okay. It was my fault.
Oh. Oh, we know.
I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I am sorry.
Sorry, you lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable.
Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw the chief prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear it on my honor as a detective. I mean, former detective. She stabbed Goodman. I know this photograph has something important to tell us. But what?
So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star?
Yes. It was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. Oh, that was the last time that we heard hide nor tail of the chief of police.
Very true.
And that might also be, I'm thinking in my brain, might also be the time of the SL9 case. No matter.
Oh, is that the case where she got kicked out?
Maybe. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it all up. Coughed it up. They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. Oh, she's angel, he's demon. Oh.
Okay, how much do you want to bet they used to date?
Oh, he's the third boyfriend? He's another boyfriend? I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, Dylan, if you tried to apply to be one of her boyfriends, you'd have to compete with frickin' Damon Gant over there.
Oh, the competition's fierce.
Yeah, I know,
dear.
right? And Marshall, and Jake Marshall. I don't know.
Damn.
Stiff competition.
Well, that's actually, it's going to motivate me to try harder, because I want to throw my hat in with the legends.
No. Cries. Every day, I dragged the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect. And before long, they called me the cough-up queen.
Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches.
I mean, yes, we all thought that. And you were let go or fired. This is a flashback. It's all because of that case, the SL-9 incident.
Oh,
Called it!
Spot
Called it!
on.
Nice.
Spot on.
SL-9? Wait, what does she mean? Okay, Phoenix, sometimes you and the judge share the brain cell, okay? I don't know.
Can you show her the knife
Yeah.
with the tag? See if it jogs her memory?
Yeah. Ida present.
What do you think about this?
The SL-9 incident. It's written on that knife. And on that note. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know.
Oh. Really?
I didn't. That knife was evidence from that case. The murder weapon. It was due for transferal the day that Goodman was killed. Interesting.
Oh, it was transferred all right into his fucking sternum.
That's why it broke. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet.
Wow, just like with DL6.
Really, though. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? No? No? Apparently not.
Well, maybe in her dialogue, like if you try to talk
you're
with
right,
her.
you're right. I always forget about that. Nope.
Really?
Nope.
What about the note?
What about...
Or do you
But
think
she
it'd
showed
get
up
more
the note. I
explained?
think we just did the same thing. What about the photo?
Okay.
Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. E to present. If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. It has chain link fence, though. But even I get flustered sometimes. Oh, the timing wise. I see. So you went straight to the scene of the crime. I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes.
In other words, 5 minutes after the crime?
Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were.
The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Starr. You lying was the problem.
Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time? Okay. Maybe now we have that time? Whoa, there it is.
Okay, there we go.
That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable.
Disposable? To who?
2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled.
I get that a lot.
Oh! The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. There's another cowboy here. Look at this man. He's hiding underneath the text. But he's there.
Seems to be a theme. Wonder if it's, Meekins.
I don't think it's Meekins.
He was kind of suspicious. So, they didn't solve it?
On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Oh, God.
Jeez.
Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. Uh-oh. The only problem was they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred.
That's an issue.
This is scary. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence of a sort.
Ma'am, what does
Made
that mean?
up evidence.
They
Oh, there we go.
fabricated shit. Yeah.
They fabricated evidence to frame someone or to just get a guilty verdict, and that's why she hates prosecutors.
What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? Your conscience must be guilty as hell.
The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen. Others found themselves out of a job.
Patrolman, you say?
Looks like we're having just desserts, but for lunch.
And you were one of those?
Myself and one other person you know well. Wait, could it be? Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops. I mean, Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall.
It's a lengthy title.
As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined. And then it was over, and he was demoted.
But Goodman was still a detective.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he? However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten, SL-9? There was another side to that case. A hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us.
Wait! Those lunches you sell.
There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate. Miss Star's old boyfriends? How many does she have, anyway? Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence.
There has to be a connection.
So, Rookie. What? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes, of course. Then you should take this. A Salisbury steak lunch? Looks real good, actually. That one I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Oh, it's for Officer Marshall.
To be fair, I don't blame him. Steak is amazing. Miss Star?
Well, I agree steak is amazing. If they really, really wanted to push the country vibe, they couldn't have done country fried steak. Like, come on. Like, come on. Missed opportunity.
Would that have fit in a box lunch, though?
Yes!
Well, how
it
do you
would've.
think they fry steak
Oh, well
in
then,
the
yeah,
country?
total missed opportunity.
Now, hold on there. How do you think they fry steak in the country?
Like
Country
chicken.
fried?
They
Like-
fry it Salisbury style.
No, they don't.
Officer Marshall, is he your, are you his? Are you going out?
Emma, you're 16. This is like elementary school shit right here. Come on.
This is like watching a drama unfold before my eyes. That's all I care about.
Why do you want to know?
I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous.
Oh. Oh?
And he was nice to me too back then.
This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective.
But now he's so cold.
Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that.
Translation: They
I
fucking.
see. Thank you.
Officer Jake Marshall. Alright, I think that's it for you, lady. Do we want to spray more shit?
It did kind of tell us to.
Okay.
I'm still not over what she was saying. Yeah, we're just cooperating. Horizontally.
Oh God.
Okay, if I do this,
No.
and I do this, and I click E to spray. Ah, nice. Oh! Whoa!
We got something.
This blood must be from when Lana... Mars?
No, my sister isn't the murderer.
But she did call you, didn't she? At the time of the crime?
Technically, yes.
And her right hand is bandaged.
Hey, just whose side are you on?
I'm trying to see if this is her blood or his. This has nothing to do with taking sides. So this means that Lana's hand had blood on it. Oh, it's her blood. That's the blood that dripped at the trunk of the car as well. She cut her hand and a little bit of blood. And then that's her trying to grasp the phone with her bloody hand, trying to type the number in with her bloody hand. It just keeps getting worse. No, I think
really
that's
does.
good. Okay, I think that's probably it. Unless... Nope. Okay, I'm glad I have unlimited spray.
Yeah, that's a plus.
Alright. Where do we want to go to now? I guess we'll go see Marshall, I guess? Yeah?
Yeah, we could go see Marshall. We do have the steak.
Yeah, so we'll go to the police department.
The only person in the detention center is Lana at the moment.
Yeah, don't really need to talk to her.
Dun dun.
Not yet.
February 23rd, police department entrance. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday.
The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring.
Oh my god. I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all. Allegedly. Allegedly. We literally don't have a body.
So, the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk. Here it is.
She's like a kid at an amusement park.
Oh, real crime scene. Let's go take a look.
We were just at one, and you got woozy. There's probably gonna be a lot more blood here.
Second time's the charm.
I guess guard station? Yeah, that looks right.
Looks like.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh my
This is
god!
incredible.
Oh my god! Oh my
This is-
Holy crap.
This has a new opening
Oh
sound.
my
When you enter the
God.
office, just like.
No, for real.
February 23rd, evidence room entrance, guard station. There's a trap at the elevator. Look at it. Oh my
Say what you will
God.
about the man. He's got good taste in
Oh my
decor.
God. I don't think it's legal to have this amount of alcohol at your guard station.
That is
It's
probably
legal
a
to
hard
have
no.
it there. Just can't drink it on the
Oh,
job.
he's drinking it on the job.
Drinking on the job.
He's drinking it on the job.
He's
Oh
totally.
my god.
Uh,
What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric.
According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room.
I can't get over the lasso trap. I'm dying about the trip trap.
Mr. Wright, surely you came in here before when you were investigating DL6 and had to go to the evidence room.
No, I realize now that was the files area, and so beyond this door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime. I've never actually been there before.
Well, it sure seems that way. Oh. Oh.
He collects fancy water. Oh, John. What's wrong?
It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight.
What? What? If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. So the saying goes. But what I want to know is, if this is a guard station, where's the guard?
I have a feeling I know who he is already.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta examine now. The trap.
All of it.
The trap.
Look on the floor. A lasso.
Looks like it's set up to trap something.
A trap here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here, but the lasso missed.
You sure have an active imagination.
That she does. Yipes! Oh, these sure are prickly. They must be the real deal.
They are saguaro cactuses. And they're
Gesundheit.
well, the big
I
ones
love that
are.
he's using it as a hat rack.
Yeah, that concerns me. I would think just one big one would have been sufficient.
These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually.
Yeah, 70% water. I mean, how so?
Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her.
Yeah, it got deeper than I expected, but I'm not so sure. I see the resemblance.
Yeah, I always felt like if I put my hand on my sister, it would hurt a lot.
It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. Like, you won't get pricked from touching her.
I love when our banter ends up being literally answered by the dialogue. Oh my god.
It's so good.
It happens a lot.
It does.
There's a security guard uniform hanging here.
Is that what you're gonna call
Doesn't
it?
look like any security guard uniform I've ever seen.
Yeah, because it looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly.
A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather...
Poncho?
Oh, I didn't need to see that. I'm only 16.
Oh, God.
What was that called again?
It's a poncho! No, a poncho!
A punchy? A paunchy? A pinchy? I know, a poochie.
No, stop! A poncho! A poncho! Come on! P-O...
Wait, maybe that wasn't it.
Poncho! It's a poncho! But I apparently think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. Not sure why. Also, this is all probably suede. Because it's fuzzy. Oh, whoa. It looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here. That's how they know he died. They watched him play dead.
There's also a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording.
Let's just turn that off while we go inside, shall we?
I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there.
Apparently not. La la la. Oh. The evidence room is beyond that door.
Let's just walk in.
We can't. There's a trap. We have to disable it.
It won't open.
Yeah, that too. You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Okay,
Well,
we have
since
to...
when has that ever stopped you? This swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon.
But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way.
Of course not. If you went in through here, the cactus would fall over. Ouch!
That's exactly what I was thinking. You would run into the cactus.
It's a guard cactus.
I'd say it'd be more of a yarg myself.
Never make that noise again.
But how are the cowboy pirates supposed to react when they're injured?
It says Texas on it. Okay. Oh, no.
Okay, so we not only agree that the creators looked at a wiki of Western slang, threw it into his dialogue, they also looked at a bunch of Western movies, said, yes, alcohol, cow skulls, cactus, and
Texas.
saloon. Perfect. Throw
Wait.
it all in his office.
That's Mars. I don't mean any disrespect here, but is that not how your room looks right now?
No.
Wait,
they're very
hold
much
on.
not.
I'm just gonna ask a random person in the audience. Literally, I'm just gonna pick a name from chat at random. Fuel King. Isn't that what your room looks like right now?
You're not allowed to pick Fuel King. You're
Hold
also
on.
not allowed to pick
That was a
John'em.
random-
Yeah,
that
it's
was
not
random.
random.
That
It's
was
not random.
random.
You're picking favorites.
Is he picking all the Ohio
He's
people?
picking favorites.
Absolutely.
No, Fuel
There you
King's not
go.
Ohio person. Fuel King.
I didn't
As-
think so. That's why I
Hold
was
on.
confused.
Now, ladies, just calm down there, because
Fuel
Fuel
King
King
is
has a
biased.
saloon in his house.
No, he doesn't.
Well, Ori, unfortunately, how do you know?
Oh, I know.
That's the
I
problem.
know.
Jamie has a cactus too.
Jamie, I can't confirm nor deny. However, having a cactus is a different thing than being like a saloon.
All right, real quick, Jamie, I'm gonna ask you right now: is your cactus named after a cowboy? And if it's not, you have time to name it after a cowboy before you answer.
But, in the meantime, this place is charged with frantic energy, as always. Okay, I'm gonna assume this is Meekins, but we're gonna hold off a second.
Huh?
Okay.
Was it that?
Oh. Dylan?
It's
Oh,
best boy.
one steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you.
Detective Gumshoe! Did you think I was the lunch lady?
Now's no time for chit chat, pal. I'm a busy man.
Are we gonna give him the
Yep,
steak lunch
very-
instead?
Different physique.
What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland.
Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale.
Oh!
But I thought we were pals.
I feel so bad now.
I think you just heard the sound of his heart breaking.
That was the sound of my
Alright.
heart breaking.
Mars, Ori, if you want your heart to light up, take a look at chat, and you'll have a potpourri, a hoedown, a hootenanny of people with their southern cacti, with their horses and their 2 6-shooters. These people are practically yeeing and hawing at every moment.
Okay.
Very
First things
much
first,
doubt it.
having a cactus means nothing. Second thing, I'm
Stop it.
curious.
Ori,
No,
Ori, stop.
having a cactus
Rewind.
does mean nothing. I had a roommate
Mars?
with like 4 cacti
Mars,
in
Ori,
our room.
rewind. Look at chat, because the cactus is named Clint.
Yeah, that
You know the one, Clint Eastwood, the cowboy.
the
Both
most generic cowboy.
Excuse me, that is a certified high
Oh,
year.
shots
my God.
fired.
Generic still counts as a cowboy.
Technically picked an actor, not a cowboy. That's all I'm gonna say.
We got a YouTube bot.
Yeah, you just like too much.
Nope, I see the bot. How do
You
I get
fixing
rid
the
of
bot,
it?
Ori? Can
I
you
am
fix
fixing the bot.
Oh no, John'em got it. And Ori also. Okay.
Everybody got it. Awful
Everyone
take.
was on that one.
Oh, boys, get him!
Okay. But now's no time for despair.
We've caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence.
That's not how it works, Gumshoe. The criminal, you mean?
You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal?
I'm gonna skip this. Lots of
So many
flashbacks.
Flashbacks.
It's like season 8 of Fairy Tale.
Oh no.
It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy.
Or as I would say, hoop-de-loop-de. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it?
Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Sitting around here talking isn't gonna fill my belly.
Oh, bye. I would have given it to you.
Wait, don't leave.
If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry.
Who
Is it a new
he?
person or is it
It's
Meekins?
Meekins. My vote is it's
Later.
Meekins.
I'm thinking Meekins.
I hope it's Meekins.
He ran off to the evidence room.
Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Gotta go fast! To the detention center. Where is that? Criminal affairs? How do I get there?
Is it in the guard station?
I think you go to the no. Wait. Yeah, where the
No,
hell is it?
Maybe I have to go to the offices first?
I think so. That's like home base.
Okay.
There we go.
That's weird. I don't like that.
It's like, help, how do we get there?
Dun dun.
February 23rd. Detention center. Visitors room.
Still, I do feel better about things. A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Well, they said it was your sister originally, so yeah, they did catch her. But yeah, I guess they did this time too. Best not to go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing.
That was a horrible noise.
It's like the loudspeaker.
What was that?
I think it is Meekins.
I think that is Meekins, yeah. Do we want to commit?
Yes, do Meekins, Dylan.
Oh, okay. Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I'd say I was the one perpetrated against, sir. That's what I'd say.
Definitely
It's
Meekins.
Meekins! He's
Aw.
so tall!
Hi, greetings, sir.
Why is he so tall? He's off the
Style
screen!
is like wildly
Why is
different.
he so tall?
He
Why
looks like
is
a
he
cardboard
so tall?
cutout.
He's too tall.
Now, he's one of those guys that kneels down on the chair, so it just looks like he's really tall.
Oh.
Wait, I know who you are. Officer Meekins. So, you're a guard here at the detention center? Wow.
So many flashbacks.
No, sir! I'm not, sir! I'm a little lost patrolman! Like a lost little lamb, sir! Like a real messed up guy, not sure what's going on, sir!
Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report?
No.
No, sir! How should I say this?
Emma, can you not see that he's behind the glass? Like, he goes behind the viewing window. Wait, he isn't. Is he? You, Officer Meekins, you didn't. Did you?
Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir!
Oh my god!
What? What?
Oh, how does it go? I'm a lammy. Hi there. And I love to think something jammies. So warm. Something like that.
I literally have no
March
recollection
around the daisies. Pluck.
Please.
Don't forget
No,
about the
everyone
babies.
For the love of God, please.
That's the end. Okay.
It's about to be my
Well,
end.
John,
unless
we
stop.
don't know that.
Now, this is an unexpected turn of events.
Sir! I'm a patrolman with General Affairs, sir! Sir!
Ow! I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. Please, just talk without the megaphone.
Don't they confiscate all your belongings?
I had some business that day, sir, so I went to the evidence room. Sir.
Oh,
The guard station in front of the room was empty. Sir!
that's sussy-wussy.
So, normally there's a guard at the evidence room?
That's right, sir! Because evidence is kept in the evidence room. Sir! Now, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall!
Yeah, I could have guessed. Apparently, I'm surprised about that, but I could have guessed.
Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor.
What is this face?
He's a gerbil.
What is this face? Dude, you need your whole hand to stroke that chin. I'm sorry, the finger ain't cutting it.
Oh, somebody at Capcom was having a good time. Somebody really had fun designing this man.
That's when I saw him, sir! A suspicious person in the evidence room! A suspicious person, sir!
Oh my god!
Ah!
Oh my god!
Yow!
What the hell?
What the heck is this guy doing?
What is he holding? So, what happened then?
He's holding the little, like, Japanese, like, good luck charm, right? The omori?
Yeah.
And then
but
he
why?
had it, like, he's just, you know, good luck or whatever. And then he, like, somehow got his hand handcuffed. The handcuff cuffed to, like, a lanyard that was around his
Around
neck.
his
And
neck?
he pulled it. Yeah, it was. I don't know, Jamie.
After that, sir, everything went white! I saw red! I blacked out!
Red, white, blue no.
No blue.
And when I came to, I was here, in the detective center.
The
That sounds like you
center?
got knocked over the head.
Kind of does, doesn't it? How long were you out? Days?
Might I ask, what happened to your hand?
Thank you.
Sir! There was no one to bandage me, sir! So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir!
That's not what I asked. A bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky, but opposite hands.
They're blood brothers.
Blood, oh my god.
Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office.
Did anybody have to watch that movie about AIDS with the Blood Brothers?
Oh god, yeah.
No?
That's all I could think about, Mars, when you said that. Yeah, it was a movie about a kid who had AIDS, and then it was a movie about a kid who had AIDS because it's to tell you about AIDS, and it was like their parents like dealing with all of the horrible like rumors that like, oh, if they use the same bathroom, my kid will get AIDS, and then like his friends wanting to do blood brothers, but the kid being smart and knowing that he like has AIDS and shouldn't touch blood with other people because that's how you give AIDS, right? And so it was like a whole, and the end of the movie was like, yeah, we could be blood brothers, but I'll use my own pin and stick my finger myself, and then we'll squeeze a little drop of blood down onto the sidewalk, and then we'll all squeeze our blood on top of it, and we'll use sanitary needles, and we'll still be blood brothers, but we won't spread AIDS. And that's what it was. No, it's true, Dylan. Don't lie. Extreme Book Guy remembers.
I'm not lying.
Mars remembers.
Mars is just slowly nodding until you stop.
No.
No, I do remember that.
I think Mars and I watched it in the same class.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember the exact details, but I do remember the premise.
You don't remember the exact details, but you're nodding along?
Oh my god. I'll find it.
Yes, I remember
Go
the
on.
premise.
Say the line.
I did say that.
Oh, you
line.
said that one? Okay.
Yes.
First things first. Tell us how you hurt your hand. That's what I really wanted to know. Did it happen during the course of the crime? Oh my god.
Well, you see, sir!
Don't you think you should just confess?
I'll say I'm very glad that we dealt with Dylan's peaking issues before this character existed, because now he's all good and loud.
Nice. But,
Good
sir!
timing.
Sir! But! There was something I could do!
Nothing you could do?
Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened... When the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir! And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious!
Oh. He was threatened by the dude, by Goodman. Goodman's
Sounds like
shady
Goodman,
AF.
yeah.
Goodman's shady
Goodman.
AF.
The
Well, we
good
all know
man
they were
was
involved
a bad
with
man?
this
Yeah.
SL9 case. And
Wait.
they're all got a chip on their shoulder
Well, hold
because of
on.
how it went down.
This can't be right. No one named Good Man can be a bad man. That would be illegal. Hold on.
I will agree, it is very false advertising.
I don't think he got to choose
But it
what his
does
name
have-
was,
Hold on,
okay?
hold on. I know multiple people named Tall Man, and they're all tall. No one named Good Man can be a bad man.
It's too true, though. It gets me every time. Every time. Okay. They're all freakishly tall. Hi, Hans. Thanks for joining. Hope dinner's
Hey,
good.
welcome, welcome.
The next thing you knew you were... Huh?
Then, when I opened my eyes... Ah! I was alone in the evidence room, sir! All alone!
You'd think that would really hurt his hand.
Yeah, really.
All alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared!
This poor man. He's down
What?
with his luck.
Then when I looked out, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir!
Interesting.
Oh, the shock! Oh, the sorrow, sir! Can you imagine how I felt?
Like my ears?
The victim's body disappeared? No, Phoenix, it sounds like he was very much alive when Meekins was there. It's Meekins' blood in the evidence room. It's not Goodman's blood. It's
I
Meekins'
agree.
blood.
I agree.
Anyone run a DNA test?
Apparently all faulty ones. Like come on.
Some story.
Boop. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Phoenix, you shouldn't be saying this shit.
Sir! Please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir! If you have to label me as a perpetrator or a victim, sir. Ah! Then label me victim!
I would, but you happen to be in detention, and alive and well at that. Phoenix, you went to detention. Maya went to detention. Edgeworth was in detention. Powers was in detention. Everybody has been in detention, and not the murderer, not the actual perpetrator. Why are there
More
so many freaking free virtual girls? I don't want them. This is Ace Attorney. Thank you very much. Leave us alone.
There are more bots.
Boop. Okay. All
Nice.
fixed.
Ah, yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that.
Wait, Ori, did you mean to do Restream bot?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Because you timed out Restream bot.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it purges
does
the
that too.
message that say the
Gotcha,
thing. That's what I
gotcha.
do. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman?
Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side.
Oh, so you didn't know him. Oh my god.
Sir, I worked in tiny department, devoid of light or other creature comforts.
This poor man.
Poor guy.
This poor man.
I don't know any detectives.
What is happening?
So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him?
Why are we doing this? Phoenix, your whole thing is that, like, you're, you know, on the defense. Why are you just, like, coming at everybody?
No, sir, I had no intention of killing him. Sir, none. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir.
At least someone around here is more confused than I am. Okay.
That's progress.
Yeah?
Can we show him anything? Oh, can we show him the SL9 knife? Do you think he'd recognize it?
Maybe. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There's too many things I could click in this game. Officer Meekins, this is for you!
Eek,
Phoenix, what the hell?
I'm scared of knives, sir.
It's okay, I just wanted you to take a look at it.
That's it, sir. Last night, sir. That's the one. I was an apple, sir. In my dream, sir. I was being peeled.
Oh god!
What?
Oh god!
On second thought, you don't have to look at the knife.
Oh my god! What the hell? He's overreacting to the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot. The ID? I keep doing that. I used to be able to just double click, but now I can't, because there's another layer of evidence.
Do you think you could take a look at this?
Oh god, Jamie.
Hey! That's it, sir. That's it. That's it.
What?
Hello?
My head was a blank until this very moment. But, sir, now I remember. I remember, sir.
You mean you remember what happened?
Ah, card! That card! That card was the cause of it all.
What?
Huh? This ID card?
Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing.
I'd better pry into this one a little deeper. I guess now I have another talking point. Ah, can you tell me what it is you do remember?
Well, sir, you might say I'm a little lost patrolman. A lost little lamb, if you will. A baby boy trying to do his job and failing horrendously. A perpetrator. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room.
They make him look so freaking shady in all of these pictures. It's like the
Drippy
that-
though too, though.
Well, it's the Al Capone vibes, right?
Yeah, it's good.
That's
It's
what
a
it
good
is.
vibe.
And that's why you thought he looked suspicious.
He was suspicious, sir. I entered the evidence room and I asked the man to show me his ID card.
Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far.
Ah, that's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
So you asked the Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That's the thing. He suddenly pointed a knife at me.
So it wasn't Goodman. It was somebody dressed as Goodman.
It could have been Good Man.
I'm
No.
honestly kind of leaning toward it being Goodman because we know that the detectives who previously worked on SL9 were going back to all that evidence. I think he was trying to sneak some evidence out and got caught in the act.
I agree with that. I feel like why wouldn't he just show, if it was actually Goodman with his ID card, why wouldn't he not just show his ID card? It would prove that he has a reason to be there.
He
He's a
didn't have his ID
detective.
card.
He ranks higher. But why not? You have to, like, be in the office, you know? I don't know. That seems
Why
sort of
not?
like...
Because it was
Why
taken.
would he be working on a
Oh.
closed case,
It was
though? Why would he be trying to open that up and take evidence?
It was in the prosecutor's building.
Yeah, where his body was found, though. With his body.
Right.
So that's why I'm thinking it was on
No,
him.
I think it was him, but I think that he just didn't want this guy to know he was there because he was doing shady shit with the evidence.
All right.
What?
I just wanna say that when I go back and I watch all these episodes like months later, and it's like sometimes we call shit real well and we forget by the time it happens.
Sir, I assure you, I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and I leapt at him.
Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him?
Do unto others before they do unto you. My father's own words, sir.
What happened then?
That's just the vibe of kill or be killed.
It really is just nicer.
Well, my eyes, sir. Everything went white. When I awoke, I was here.
Right.
So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you?
What do you mean, Emma?
Let's look at what we know.
Scientifically speaking, of course.
Of course. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim, whom he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card.
This is what I'm saying. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died.
That's what I've been saying.
That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. If I wasn't such a lost little boy. I mean, that is, I did say something along those lines.
Huh? But you still ended up here?
They told me it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said.
But you don't remember the events clearly.
No. But the videotape is quite clear.
It was pre-recorded, the videotape.
Hmm.
That's my guess.
Huh? Videotape.
From the security camera.
Aha.
The crime! My crime! The crime I swore to stamp out! It's there! It's me on the tape!
What is happening? Is this guy confessing or not?
So much is happening. And you waited until now to tell us this?
I'm sorry, really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it.
No thanks. I have my own. Well,
You should show him.
guess we'd better go check out the crime scene. Fine.
Show him your badge.
Fine. I'll show him my badge.
Please.
Oh, I keep doing this.
Present it.
I'm presenting it. Officer Meekins, have a look at this. Pretty cool, huh?
Go ahead, sir. Laugh. Laugh at me, sir.
Huh?
I know what you want to say. You're gonna tell me how she has one just like it.
What?
No, not at all, actually. Me? Why would I?
I know, sir. I know. I'm the only one without a girl with matching badges.
What the fuck?
That's no.
Dylan, I guess we can't be together once you get your attorney's badge. I don't have matching badges.
Well,
Oh.
Ori, you better get on that.
I don't even know how to react.
To what? Which
This is
part
just
of
a-
this?
It's a weird thing to be sad about.
It is a weird thing to be sad about. I think it's just like he doesn't have a girlfriend. I don't know.
Sad because there's no partner in crime.
Nowhere. I'm alone. All alone. Is that so wrong? Life is about all high school sweethearts and youthful romance, sir.
We're not. What? Is he talking about those badges on her coat? I'd like to think there's a difference between my badge and a fashion accessory. Everybody disrespects the badge. Okay.
Could you imagine trying to show someone something you're proud of, your attorney badge, and the first thing he does is call you a pedo?
Oh, man.
Criminal affairs? Been there. Turn myself in?
I'm still laughing. Like, imagine you just show someone, it's like, oh, hey, look at what I made. Oh, wow. Pedophile.
God. What do I... Okay, if I do make this part into a clip, how do I censor that word? What do I call it?
You should just bleep the whole damn thing.
No, we have to have something funny. Think about it.
Sussy child enjoyer. Something like that.
Done,
Oh,
I'm writing
God.
it down. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to criminal affairs. There's the Blue Badger.
Dun dun.
February 23rd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
Hey, Mr. Wright! Look who's standing at the Chief of Detectives' desk!
It's Police Chief Gant!
Oh no.
And you're sure this is all? You know what it means if there's anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. Wait, is that on me?
I think that's someone else.
I don't... I'll take it.
Do it.
We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine.
I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you'll call me right away. Deal?
Yes, sir! We'll scour the place again, sir!
The Chief of Detectives looks a little flustered.
Ah, ha, ha. Righto, my boy. How you been? Swim much?
Oh, Chief Grant! Reporting for duty, sir!
Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright?
I have no idea.
I
It
have
was
an
an
effect on people.
unconscious action. This is new music.
Is Edgeworth gonna be okay?
Oh, were they? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him.
Sounds like an inquisition.
Yep. Well, they've had no end of trouble with the boy since last year.
You mean the incident on Gord Lake?
It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you! You got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto?
Two people, actually. Yep. Von Karma.
Wait, we didn't. That wasn't on screen. What?
What?
It didn't say he was guilty on screen. That's a new development.
I'm so
We never got to see
confused.
the words that the judge had over his head. Guilty.
Oh, yeah, we just
Oh,
got
yeah.
not guilty.
Confirmation. Von Karma got.
I see what you're saying.
A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence.
I didn't fix anything. Like, I just showed the facts. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence.
In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say.
Alright, I don't like you anymore. Forget my salute. I take it back.
Why? They do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what the inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy.
I just realized that not only does he have a badge on his tie, all of his suit buttons are also the police badge.
Oh my god,
I can't
you're
quite
right.
see because of the text box.
Yeah, it's right here. Maybe we'll see when it goes to, like, talk again.
Whoa, what?
See?
Gotcha. And there's like a little robot poking out of his pocket.
Yeah, it's the same on, like, the sides of his sleeves and his, like, inner shirt. They're all the same.
I'm laughing in chat. It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their own turf, too. I mean.
They're
Yeah,
being
yeah,
the
that is.
prosecutors, I assume? This is really weird.
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yeah, because it didn't happen.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying.
And I think someone besides rumors about prosecutors forging evidence is what's going on here.
Good man was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time.
No.
That's what it says.
I call shapeshifters. Only explanation. But what evidence is that?
Now, Righto, I can't give away all our secrets just like that.
That's not how this
Sure you
works.
can.
That's not how any of this works.
And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive. And I can't talk about it. It hurt its feelings.
I wasn't expecting much anyway.
You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets, I can't stand them.
Ironic.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives trap shut.
He was the one you were picking on earlier?
Office place bullying.
Huh? You saw that? Whoops.
I did a little oopsie there. You weren't supposed to see that side of me until later in the story. I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do. I think it's look through Edgeworth's office, up and down.
Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him.
Can we pull a gumshoe on him,
We might.
What should I present? I don't know if there's anything to present. Let's examine first, maybe?
Okay.
So this is the police mascot, is it?
Whoa. What are you guys doing? Look at chat.
Mandatory water break. Alright.
Alrighty.
5 minutes. Start now. Go do it. I'll eat candy. Run. Alright, chat, how y'all doing? It's a water break.
I'm good. I got mine, so I'm gonna
Dylan
hang.
spent his hard-earned seeds.
He has been voice acting a lot tonight.
He's got a lot of characters today.
Yes.
Especially
he
after,
deserves it.
Meekins.
Oh, absolutely. Freaking Meekins.
I don't even know what his, I don't even know. I lost my train of thought. Oh, the Lammy, Lammy, Lammy song. Lammy.
We're looking up the lyrics to it.
The Lammy, Lammy dance. Let's see. Well, who wants a lammy, lammy, lammy? I do. So go up and greet your group, mammy, mammy, mammy. Hi there, so march, march, march around the daisies. Don't you forget about the baby. There it is. I did the whole thing that time.
Congratulations, Zori.
Is Dylan back yet?
Not that I hear.
You better hurry up.
I don't think it's been 5 minutes yet.
We only have so long. And we have to crime or no crime soon.
That's true.
That's hilarious, Fuel King. I need to see that. I like Cult of the Lamb. It's really cute.
Oh, Cult of the Lamb looks great. I'm probably gonna end up rage quitting though if I try it.
Oh, I could never play it. I just do, Let's Plays. I watch Therm. It's fun.
See, that's the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Less rage, more fun.
I just saw that, Matt Pat put up a video about Bendy and the Dark Revival, and then so I had to go, and I didn't watch it, because I had to go watch Markiplier play it first. He just came out with the second episode today.
I did watch it myself. I'm not quite sure I understand the direction the story took after, like, where we last left off. Ah, there you are.
I'm back with water.
So, this is Mars.
The Blue Badger, the future star of the police force. The design's a little changed from the one outside.
Oh my god.
Ah, well, the dancing Blue Badger TM is still under development, you see. You have it trademarked? Absolutely.
Oh my God.
It's cutting edge stuff. Very now.
Dance, dance, dances until it dies.
I showed this doll here to my daughter and she burst into tears.
That sounds like a bad thing. Don't show her the moving mock-up outside, then. You'll give her nightmares.
Oh, she was moved to tears. I didn't scare her.
Ah.
Oh, sorry you had to see that. What exactly did the chief of police want you to do? Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. Was Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So, nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here? Of course not! Well, except for this.
Of course not! But wait!
What? You kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important. You didn't even finish writing it.
What is it with the police in this world?
Yeah, just in this
Just
world.
do not care. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. Couldn't have been that important. A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something?
The date on it is February 21st, 2/21. Like it's noted on that SL9 note. It can only be submitted to the chief of police. Very interesting. I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. Yeah, but I have to find Marshall. Is he there, do we think? Is that what that's telling me?
It's gotta be here somewhere.
Well, I think it's telling me to go back. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself.
I know. The killer used a cassette tape. What a crafty trick. That gunshot was a fake. This is good. No one will expect a cassette tape in this day and age.
He's a novelist.
He's not writing a report. He's writing a novel.
You
All right,
called
then.
it.
I was here the whole time.
Hi, goodbye.
Bye-bye. Here. Okay. No
Still
Marshall.
not here. I think we gotta trigger him somehow.
Yeah, how do we trigger him, though?
Insult his
Call him
taste
a yellow belly.
for-
That would trigger any cowboy. Hello?
What? I'm trying to figure it out.
No.
Oh,
What to do.
there's usually a lot more commentary that goes along with it.
Oh, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm at a loss.
Call him a
Okay,
yellow
where
belly.
else can you go?
How do I call him a yellow belly?
You have a cell phone, don't you?
We can't use it. Where else can you go?
Maybe
Where
there was
haven't
more
we
with
been?
Grant that we didn't do. Gant.
Okay. We've done everything in the underground parking lot, right?
Oh,
Oh,
okay. See, what triggered that, right? Like, how did that get to that? Like, I don't
Talking to the
understand.
chief of police.
I guess. The detective. You mean the chief of detectives.
Yeah, the chief of detectives.
Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Hmm? Well, I never thought the day would come when Rado asked me for help.
Sure, but I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Oh god. Oh goodness gracious.
green eyes on top of the pink glasses, embedded in orange skin. Just, ugh, it
It's
throws me. It
so
really throws me.
uncanny.
Rado!
Actually, I'm sorry, I don't need to investigate evidence at all. Never mind.
Rado, please. Do I look like a selfish man?
Yeah, no.
Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problemo.
Sir, can I have $50?
So go ahead. Investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
Oh.
Just goes to show, you never know until you ask.
And for you, here, you can borrow this.
Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it?
Righto.
That's a special card for guests, so we don't lose it.
What kind
Grinch
of
face.
guests are you allowing in?
Us, apparently.
Wait,
What are the other guests?
are you girls not like thinking this is a giant setup?
Oh no, this has to be. This has
It's
to
gotta be like the biggest setup ever.
That's why I'm saying, what the hell kind of guests are allowed into an evidence room?
Like the
I
only
just
thing this
don't
game
know.
hasn't done is give us the Grinch curl smile.
I just don't know. He still wants to frame Edgeworth, not us.
I mean, maybe you're right.
Yeah, but
He's
now
like
we're trying
manipulating
to
us,
solve
but I don't think
the
he's trying to
case, so now
frame
we're
us.
A problem.
Yeah.
And you know, we've been
He's
tased,
yeah.
mafia,
The bet
punched. Like
exactly. What's
at
gonna
this point,
happen?
We're batting 3 for 3.
He's gonna be the one that almost kills us in the end, right?
That's what I was expecting.
That's definitely what's gonna happen.
So on that note of him plotting to kill us, yes, sir, it's an honor to die by your hand.
Nah, you just run along and do your best now. Later, folks.
Okay. He has very dainty hands for being such a large man.
It looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID.
You seem happy.
Yes, sir. Because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir.
Oh my god, she's doing the thing.
I think this place has a bad influence on the girl. Let's head out of here. Boop-a-doo.
So now we should be able to get into that room.
Boop-a-doo. Oh no, this is not what I want. This is not what I want.
I need Marshall to come back. Where's my Marshall?
I don't know
Not
where he
what
is.
you want?
I needed to examine. The evidence room is beyond that door.
And we have the ID card from Chief Gant. I
I want to say Grant really bad.
I wanted to say Grant and I did. Let's just walk in. It won't open.
Ah, ha! The card reader's turned off, see?
What is that security guard thinking?
There he is.
Howdy, partners. Well, well. What makes my Bambina sky so gray?
Officer Marshall! Why does it have to be him?
You are in his office.
What's that? Why does it have to be him look for?
Stop reading my mind! Why is everybody reading my mind?
Apparently, you're very expressive.
It was part of my sleeve.
As
We've
you
seen
may
your
have
business card.
surmised, this here is my saloon.
Officer Marshall, can you just answer me one thing? Why are you so Texas?
I've been a cowboy since I yeehawed my way out of my mother's womb.
Oh God.
That must have been one hell of an experience growing up.
Oh God.
Don't ask me why I'm like this. The cowboy was born into me.
On which side of your family?
Both sides. All sides.
We're here to investigate the crime scene.
Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts.
Huh?
Well, what are you standing there for? Get along, little doggers. There's crime scenes awaiting.
Oh. Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if I could ask you some questions.
Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you, old breeze.
You're busy then?
Did I say that?
Oh.
I only said I didn't wish to speak with you.
Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres or something.
But I repeat myself.
Shall we throw some steaks
We shall
onto
feed the man. Feed the man. Oh.
That smell. Reminds me of Texas.
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
No.
No, I just saw a special on television the other day.
Oh my God.
Is this from my baby?
It's true. This man literally just looked up the American Wild West and just took all of the words.
You didn't have
You know
to look it
how
up.
people obsessed with Japanese culture and anime are weebs? He's whatever the cowboy equivalent of that is.
It really is.
Cowpokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Star.
What's this?
There's a message in that steak. What? What's wrong?
A filet steak lunch. I see.
I don't see. I wonder what it means.
Well, here you go. Don't shoot me now.
All right, Bambina, you win. Ask, lunch. Anything. Lunch.
The stoic munch. I'm dead.
That's how people eat in Texas.
Remind me to ask my cousins that.
Is Dorky David here? Can he answer?
No, he's gone.
Oh
he's
my
gone.
God.
No.
Sensual.
Huh.
Look, Okay. When's the last time you ate a steak? That's just my question for you.
Honestly, vibe though, but
Yeah, that's
I
done.
mean,
it's more the
last time I ate steak was Sunday, and it was amazing.
Yeah,
it's
I
more
bet you
the-
were making those
Sensual
noises.
steak, yes.
Yeah.
it's more the idea that it's like the oomph was like a noise, like Dylan actually made the noise. He didn't say the onomatopoeia, and then he said munch, and then he again made the smack noise. Like I think that's the
Now, you
it was
see, it might be a little
Like,
hard to understand,
munch.
but in Texas, that's how we do that.
Finally, it seems like
He's willing to talk.
all right. Let's talk. Let's
Now
tango, hombre.
That took me a while to recover. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it.
Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us.
Ah, that poor little dog.
Lamb, actually.
Yeah.
Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly. Wait.
Mr. Meeseeks.
I thought that was his name too.
Meekly? Well, he told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station.
Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted for detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look like it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know.
Stares at all of the bottles in the background. Yeah, doesn't
That's
look
why
like
I gotta
it.
drink this here whiskey to put the fire back in me.
So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy.
It's definitely still just a car.
Note, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy.
It's definitely just a car.
Now, there's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place.
Okay, the cameras are there so you can look at the screen
Yeah.
and sound the alarm if something's going wrong.
And
Like
I
someone-
Do that
will.
automatically.
Emma, and I will when I watch the video.
You mean the security
2
camera
days
system?
later.
Yeah, really.
I don't take to machines much.
That's why.
Kind of like them stewed broccoli. They sneak in next to your steak, you know?
Oh, ugh. Okay.
I never knew broccoli could sound so horrible if you pronounced it differently.
That's how they pronounce it in
Broccoli.
Texas. I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Yeah, but they all do like the same thing. There's just like 8 screens, 12, 10 screens.
Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras.
Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned.
If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased after every few hours.
How does the computer
I
know
feel
if
like
nothing
that's a
happens?
horrible system.
Yeah.
And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be.
You're the security guard and you only reckon?
One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card.
Thus, the card reader by the door.
The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through.
Oh, where's Goodman's? Is Goodman on there? No,
There
it's
he is.
not.
It's
not.
not?
Oh, no, you're right, it
Is
is.
it 584?
It's 5842189.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's
But
the
it didn't
fourth
go
one.
in. When did it come out?
No, I think you only have to swipe to get in.
Then why did 4989596
Yeah.
go in twice?
I don't understand.
That's
Alright.
Who is 4989596?
I don't know.
I
So-
want to know who lucked out and got 77777.
Yeah, really though. I think that 4989596 is Meekins. Because
I agree. Pause. I agree. 7777777 is
the chief of police.
maybe. But
They just
did he
didn't want to do
punch-
6666666.
But did he punch out with a different person's card?
They don't have to punch out, I think is what we're saying.
Oh, they don't.
I think we're saying that Meekins just went in
I think
twice.
it's just you entered
Gotcha.
twice.
Yeah. I think that's
We
what
shall
happened.
see.
So this is the ID card record.
Hey, I've seen that somewhere before.
Ah. Sorry, Bambina. I can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I have seen that number before.
Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing. Yeah, well, I can, and it's called
I think
showing
we
the
already
ID.
know.
Oh, again, I double-clicked it like an idiot.
You can't give Ori too many options, guys. See this? This is the victim's ID card.
I'm just a child of habit, okay? I was double-clicking before, and now I can't.
Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot?
The number on this is 5842189.
Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again. Look, the fourth number. It's a perfect match.
Now
It
hold
was-
on there. I ain't no large IQ brain somebody, but I'm looking at this chart here, and the fourth number's a 7.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
It goes-
No.
It
The
goes
fourth
2-1,
ID.
7.
The fourth ID number. It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing.
What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world.
So, when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
But wait, what did Officer Meekins say? That he entered the evidence room, and he asked the man to display his ID card, but he didn't show it to him. Instead, he showed him a knife, and I don't think a knife can be swiped as an ID card. If he had his ID then, why would he have pointed the knife at Officer Meekins?
Alright, compadre, you win.
That would kill me, Jamie. My toes would be dead.
I guess I can give you this ID card record.
Woohoo! Yahoo! I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. Ah, okay. I think
so
there
we
was one
can
more
find out
thing.
Who that double number is?
Yeah. I think it's Meekins. I want to show it to Meekins after, but I think after we do this line, we'll go to Crime or No Crime.
Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of that crime. It's all gone now. Like a drinking hole in a prairie fire.
God.
You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it anyway? Murder.
It's all murder.
We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened.
Hmm?
There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina.
I already know what murder is.
It's a little late for that.
Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago.
Oh, what? 2
Damn,
days
the way
ago?
these things update.
The day of our case.
That's right. The evidence transfers.
Edgeworth was talking about the transferals, too. Transferals. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about?
We keep our evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see?
So what happens to the evidence after 2 years?
It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the country sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February.
I see now.
Everything's on a time limit in this game.
Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed. Forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated.
And that happened to
Burn.
SL9 2 days ago. Interesting. But with that, we will
It's
save.
time
Hold on, let me save.
for the return
Of the king?
Yep,
of sorts.
return to the title screen. All right, it is time, everybody. Once again, we are here for Crime or No Crime. Woo!
You're right, Jamie. Well, the consequences of murder. I don't think DL6 was ever solved, so that
It
was
wasn't
the
solved.
exception.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't solved.
Okay. Welcome back, everyone, to our second hosting of Crime or No Crime. Ori, do you have a background for us?
Yeah?
Indeed.
It's up.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at your stream in Discord.
I can't show you what I'm... I can, actually. Give me 1 second.
It's okay, I'll just close that part.
No, I got it. There you are.
There I am indeed. Okay. So, real quick, this game is very simple. I'm going to give you a fact pattern, just like they do in law school, and I'm going to ask you, crime or no crime?
And
Generally
Mars, I hope you're
speaking-
ready to
Oh,
mark
yes.
down.
Oh yes, I am.
You're gonna answer
getting
in
a
chat.
Document up.
And Mars is actually going to keep score, and we're going to see who wins this round of crime or no crime.
Yeah, so Mars and I both have a score that I will keep track of, but Mars will keep track of your score in chat. Winner with most points will get 1,000 seeds of knowledge.
But
Second
more
place.
importantly, bragging rights.
Yes, that's true. That you know the law the
Those
best.
are always nice.
Heck yeah. So, real quick, just so we're all on the same page, the law for every state does vary. It's not always the same, and usually it's not the same. And there's always an exception to everything. But what we're doing is we're talking about the general rule, unless I specify. So what applies in the most places, etc. Okay? And because we're speaking generally here, obviously, this goes without saying, but it's not something that you should apply to your daily life, because there's a good chance the law in your specific state might be different. It might not be, but it might. So,
Important to keep in mind.
definitely.
This is for game purposes only.
Hmm?
All of the knowledge here is for game purposes only.
Absolutely. Okay. And so we're... Yes, thank you very much. We're practicing the mirror and everything. Alright. Here is the first crime or no crime. So, I know my friend is into some real shady, illegal shit. He's a thief, a ruffian, a scoundrel, a real criminal. And he approaches me and asks me if I would buy a brand new, huge 4K computer monitor for a suspiciously low price. And I ask him, why is it so cheap? And he says, trust me, you don't want to know, see? Well, after I do buy it from him, an undercover cop happens to catch us, and they charge me with the crime of receiving stolen goods. And the only thing you have to know is that that crime requires knowledge of the fact that the goods were stolen. And so I ask you, crime or no crime?
What?
Please answer in chat with crime or
Yeah.
no crime.
Type your answers in chat. Mars will mark you down.
Yes.
And Mars and I will also come up with our answers. Yeah, I would agree with Johnum. I'm going with crime.
I was also going to say crime as well.
Okay, so John says crime. Jamie says no crime. Fuel King says no crime. Extreme Bulk Guy is not certain yet. Extreme Bulk Guy says crime. Alright, anybody else in chat want to give their answer? 5.
Yes. 5-second warning.
4, 3, 2, 1.
One.
Alrighty.
What was it?
Okay, and I'll slap it in chat. Crime!
Woo! We don't lose
Okay.
points,
Yeah.
Mars! So,
So,
yeah, nice.
of course, based on the letter of the law, you would think, well, hold on. He didn't actually have knowledge. So, those jerks, those evil people in the courtroom, how dare they charge me with a crime? And, like the law honestly often is, judges are like, nah, that's kind of stupid, though. Yeah, and so they created the doctrine of willful blindness, where essentially, if you do the ostrich and shove your head in the sand, you can't then claim you didn't actually have knowledge. And
Makes
so,
sense.
yeah, but it fell off a truck, Your Honor. Now, if there's a high probability that something's sussy-wussy, and you don't ask about it or prevent yourself from finding out, you're treated as if you did ask and you got the bad answer. Okay. Mars, have you tallied the score?
I have indeed.
Okie dokie. Question 2 on crime or no crime after these commercial messages.
We don't have time for commercials.
Yeah, no, go watch our YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, that too.
Or Kami Art
All right.
on YouTube.
We're back
That's
from those commercial messages. All right. So I'm pretty sure that smuggling large sums of money through TSA and onto an airplane across state lines is a crime. Okay? And I am determined not to get caught. So I tape the money to my butt cheeks, bill by bill. At the end, I just seem dummy thick, but it's passable. They'll never know. And so I get through TSA. And I would have gotten away with it, but it just so happens they chose me for a random search. And they find all of my ass cash. Now,
How
it
much
tur-
to take this seriously?
Now it turns out it's not illegal to take large sums of money on a plane across state lines. All of my money was legal money. It was official. It was legit. But I had the intent to smuggle, the intent to do an illegal, and I freely admit it. Which I guess is my mistake here. Crime or no crime?
Okay, I am torn here because it was a random search. It's just the smuggling, and also you were caught in the act. That's what's throwing
You know
me.
what? I'm gonna go crime.
I'm also gonna go crime, honestly.
Oh shit, oh shit.
Fuel King says crime. Jamie says crime. Johnum says crime.
Right. Got that, got that.
I always love hearing the reasonings. I always love that.
Atathis
Okay,
says
so-
no crime.
I see that, yeah.
Okay, Atathis. So you just joined. I gotta add your name. No crime. Okay.
Extreme Bolt guy says crime. All right, Mars, you're saying crime?
I think we
Alright.
got 4 crimes and 1 for no crime.
We're
Okay, you're-
going 5-second warning. Anyone in chat who has an answer, you get 5 more seconds.
You're saying crime, Mars?
I'm saying crime.
All right, I'm also saying crime.
1.
Locked in.
Time is up. And in the answer in chat, no crime.
No!
I knew it was a trick question.
Those tricky hobbits.
Congrats, Atathis.
Yeah.
We lost health.
So here's the thing.
Did.
There was intent to do a crime. Oh, nice, nice. So, there was intent to do a crime here, but it was legally impossible to do this crime. What would you charge here? What crime would you charge? 'Cause you
Attempted
can't
attempted smuggling.
attempted smuggling, but the definition of smuggling doesn't include things that aren't illegal to smuggle.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, really, you can't
Wild.
smuggle non-illegal things.
Huh.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, I was right. So yeah, no crime.
Yeah,
I
too
guess
dummy
so,
thick.
John. I'm just
That's the
arresting for
crime.
the crime of being too thick.
Yep,
All right.
too thick.
Next one. Question 3. So, my good friend, who is a well-known and repeated burglar, is named Mr. Taker. And Mr. Taker has approached me with a great price of a new gaming laptop that he wants to sell on the cheap. I 100% believe that this computer is stolen goods. There's just no flippin' way this is legit. It reeks of crime. You can smell it a mile away. However, I'm feeling a bit naughty, and so I willingly go through with it. I buy what I think is a stolen good. I intentionally do what I think is for sure a crime.
Oh god.
But it turns out, Mr. Taker was being really nice then. And he actually bought a new gaming laptop, retail price. And for me, he gave a discount. It was not stolen. So I didn't actually buy stolen property at all. Crime or no crime?
Okay, so let me see if I followed that correctly. You thought it was stolen. It was not stolen.
But you-
Actually, I'll
Just
start.
heavily discounted?
Let me normalize this. I'll see if I can copy. Oh, I wanted to copy paste it in chat, but it's too long.
Well,
Sorry.
We're gonna say it one more time, Atathis, and then we'll start taking some answers.
Yeah, so TLDR, if I can try, Dylan. TLDR, guy who is known for stealing things sells you something you think is 100% stolen. You buy it anyway.
He
It
sells
wasn't
it to me
stolen.
for a heavily discounted price.
And
A
it wasn't stolen.
suspiciously low price.
Yeah, he sold it.
But
I
it
then-
wasn't stolen.
But it
I
wasn't
intend
actually
to
stolen.
do the crime. I buy it. I think it's stolen. But in reality, no, it was not stolen goods.
I'm gonna go no crime.
I'm still gonna stick with crime here. I'm actually still gonna stick with crime here. I know it seems like I'm just criming everything, but I'm actually gonna stick with crime on this one.
I will say, without giving the answer, this specific fact pattern I gave you, it's given a lot of different courts across the country a lot of different answers.
Oh, okay.
So,
So
like,
no
judges-
shame if we miss this one.
Yeah, judges themselves can't.
Okay, so Atathis said crime. Johnum said
Okay,
no
got
crime.
that. Got that.
They
Jamie,
couldn't
are you
decide-
locking in no crime, I
I
think?
think Jamie locked in no crime.
Nice. Okay,
Fuel
okay.
King,
Extreme
I
Bolt
think
guy
locked in
says
no
no
crime.
crime. Fuel
All
King
right,
says
got
no
that
crime.
too.
All right, I think that's everybody. We give 5
That
seconds.
is everyone, yeah. All right, 5-second warning. 4, 3, 2,
One.
1.
All right.
Crime.
Woo! Look at
Really?
me.
Now you might say,
Wow.
Dylan, what the fuck? What the fucking
No.
fuck? I just answered the last
Can,
question.
can I
and you
give
know
my
what?
reasoning? Can I give
Yeah,
my reasoning?
please.
Because
You can give the reason.
unlike
Go ahead.
the other one where smuggling involves it being a smuggleable illegal thing, this doesn't need it to be an illegal item because you're selling like legal items. Like a computer is a legal thing to sell, right? And it's the idea that you're perpetuating it being like stolen.
Close.
Okay.
Effectively, there are two different things here, and this confuses actual lawyers all the time too. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. But long story short, if something is a legal impossibility, meaning if you think something is against the law, but in reality it's not, like you think it's illegal to eat meat during Lent, but really your parents are just very strict, it's not actually a crime if you then do it, even if you intended to break the law, because it's not a crime. It's not actually a law you can break.
But this is a law.
But this is a different situation. That was the last question. But this question, here there is a crime, receiving stolen goods, and I'm attempting to receive stolen goods.
Exactly.
In the majority of jurisdictions, the rule is that you wanted to do an existing crime, and the only reason you failed is because of circumstances that were unknown to you. And so they're gonna treat it as if you did attempt the crime. Not if you completed it, but attempted it. And that is a crime.
Jamie.
Receiving a phone.
Jamie, that's the vibe I have with him every single day.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just giving you some legal information.
So in this case, you, the person who purchased the gaming computer, would have been arrested.
Yeah, in this situation, the only person who could be arrested was you, the person buying what you thought was stolen goods.
Exactly.
So wait, if I were to buy weed in New York, and I thought it was illegal to do so, I could be arrested. No, you could not be.
Because it's not illegal to do so. Right? That would be right?
Essentially, yes. In a case, so let me explain. Weed is illegal federally, yes. You could be charged federally for something. But we'll
that's why he specified New York.
That's what he was asking.
Yeah.
If something is... The only reason why something wouldn't be illegal is because you misunderstand the facts. And you're trying to break the law. In that situation, it's going to treat it as if it's still a crime. And that you attempted that crime. It's very convoluted, but essentially it's just like this. You wanted to buy stolen goods. They weren't actually stolen, but you didn't know. You had the criminal intent in your heart.
You still wanted stolen goods.
There is a crime here.
Yeah.
Receiving stolen goods.
Yeah.
Contrast this with the taping money to your ass case.
The
there is no
ass
such
cash.
crime that you could be charged with there. Smuggling doesn't fit remotely. So there's essentially as if the legislature didn't make it a crime to do this, which they didn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can't be charged with attempting a non-existent crime. But this is very complicated.
All right.
There's one more. There's two
There's two more.
Am I?
Yeah. There's two more.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. If federal law says something is illegal, and state law says it's legal, the default is federal. However, in the case of marijuana, the federal government is currently being very nice and not prosecuting people.
Yeah.
But if they wanted to, they could, because of the supremacy clause of the Constitution. All right, two more.
Two more.
Okay, here we go. Number 3. I'm a law-abiding citizen who loves me some Jesus and wouldn't do a crime. Well, that is, until this bad guy started following me a lot. Like, he really seemed to take an interest in me. And after a while, we're friends, he's asking me to do some stealing with him. I say no, that's evil. But he continues to ask me to do crime. Over and over and over.
Ooh.
I keep saying no. But I can tell it's hurting his feeling. And he actually uses this emotionally against me. And after weeks, hundreds of times of him asking to just do a little crime as a treat, he wears me down, and I agree, reluctantly. So what? I steal a $5 Chotsky, and I'm immediately apprehended. I'm charged with petty larceny, and I tell the cops the whole story. Crime? No crime.
All right. I'm thinking because you did go through with the action. Like, doesn't matter the intent, doesn't matter if you were coerced. I'm
See,
gonna go
that's-
crime on this one.
That's my problem, right? My first thought is coercion, so it's not your fault, right?
yeah, that's but
because
you
coercion is a thing.
allowed yourself to be coerced.
But yeah, that's where the cynical vibes of the law comes in, right? Is that like you should
Exactly.
be better than that?
you
because
should
I
have
do
known,
know
you stupid.
that coercion is still a viable defense in like other things, at least to my understanding. Alright, we got a lot. We got one crime. Extreme Bulk Guy also says crime.
we
Fuel King
we
says
got
crime.
3 crimes so far and a no crime. Johnum, we got okay, no crime
Alright,
it is.
what are you saying, Mars? I think I'm gonna go with no crime.
I'm going with
No shit.
crime.
Alright.
I love the
don't
divide.
I don't think it matters if you were coerced. They're
Alright.
just gonna yeah, no, you stole. Screw you.
Okay, that's everybody. 5,
All right, 5-second warning.
4,
4.
3, 2, 1. Alright.
And the answer is crime.
Darn.
Aha!
Ugh.
Yeah. So I was trying to trick you here. What I was trying to do, and no one mentioned it, sadly, I was trying to get you guys to think of entrapment. Because this is a person with no criminal disposition, but they had their will overborne, and they were slowly worn down over time. And it certainly smells like entrapment. Well, no. Only the government can entrap you.
That's what I knew.
If
yeah.
someone else does it, it's just the normal life of being a criminal.
But it's not coercion? Why is it not coercion?
No, it's not coercion either. So it would be duress, which is what you mean by coercion, essentially.
Okay.
If they, the person who is instigating you to do crime, has made a threat against you or another person, and that threat was so serious that a reasonable person in the situation would have had their will overborne and given to the threat. So if you notice, there's no threat here against you or anyone you care about, and it's certainly not reasonable for you to feel bad and do some crime. So no duress.
Well, duress is different from, like, coercion, though, right? Like, isn't... In, like, rape cases, right? Like, isn't it still that, like, if you're, like, pestered to the point where you're just, like... Isn't that still rape?
No, you gotta be
Legally?
careful. You
Okay.
gotta be careful. So, morally,
Yes.
socially, in terms of fairness, would I consider it to be taking advantage of someone sexually? Yeah, I would. But
legally, it's not a
legally,
thing? Sad.
it's not rape. No.
I was hoping
Wow.
Yeah.
the less cynical way, but
You can
Jamie
ask
was
a woman
right.
100
Cynicalness.
times every day for a month until she finally says yes, and it would not be rape. It wouldn't be any kind of sexual assault either. Although it could be harassment. It would definitely be
It
harassment.
would definitely be harassment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you could get them for something.
for sure.
Cynicism does win again. All right, last one.
Yeah.
Mars and I are tied.
Last
Will
one.
we remain tied? Who will win in the
Okay.
end?
Don't know.
Let us see.
It's getting exciting.
So, I go to sleep, and for the first time in my life, I sleepwalk. And I happened to sleepwalk over and grab a gun out from my drawer across the house in a different room entirely. And then I sleepwalk back in to my bedroom. And I'm having a dream that someone is calling me like an apple and they're running at me with a knife. And so I shoot at that person in my dream. But it just so happens that I hit my partner directly in the head, who was sleeping in bed. I hit her in the head with the bullet, and I kill her instantly.
I'm dead.
You're dead. Crime or no crime?
Oh boy, that's a rough one.
Mm-hmm.
Rough night, buddy.
Did you say you'd never sleepwalked before in your life?
Correct.
That's what's sticking in it for me, you know?
The sticky wicket, if you will.
Yeah.
The one that's getting me is the gun was in the house. There was knowledge of it in the house. It wasn't under any kind of lock or protection.
You
I
know,
don't negligence is not the word I'm looking for, but it's like, what is it? Unintentional homicide or something like that? Second degree? I don't know the jargon, but
Did you want me to tell you what the name of the crime is?
no.
I feel
Okay.
like that would give it away, so no.
Okay.
Okay, so we got a couple of Tatha says no crime.
says
Jamie
no
says
crime.
crime.
Fuel King said no crime.
I think Johnam. Oh no, that was down here.
I
John
don't
is
think
saying
John
no crime.
did
He
it,
just said
but-
no
Oh,
crime.
there he goes.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Ugh, you haven't sleepwalked before. You know what? Because I'm gonna go with no crime. I'm going with no crime. I'm going with my gut on this one. No
See,
crime.
It's
All
like,
right.
I'm also torn because our gun laws suck. So
5 seconds. 5 seconds
Mars,
left, chat.
what is it?
no crime.
Okay. Extreme Volk guy also says no crime.
All right. 4, 3, 2, 1. No crime.
Woo! Dylan, did I actually cheat on this one? Because I know about the axe lady.
That would be cheating. Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So not only is this not a crime, and you might think, well, this woman's she's fun. Obviously, she's gonna go to jail because who's gonna believe her? Well, this is based on a real case.
Yeah.
And
That's
she was found.
insane.
She was found
Not
not guilty.
Yeah.
But it's even more ridiculous than you might think.
It's so much worse.
She was watching the news that night, and she saw there was a war in North Korea, and she was afraid that the North Koreans would invade her house. And so she just started taking new medication. And it happened to produce some weird effects. It just made her really drowsy a lot, and it just put her out cold. And while she was asleep, she started sleepwalking, and it would creep out her family. But here's what the thing is: she was dreaming that the North Koreans were invading her home, and while sleeping, if you believe her testimony, she sleptwalked from her
This one
room
hurts
in the
me
bedroom
so much.
down a staircase, outside, around the house while sleepwalking, into her shed, where she picked up an axe. She then carried the axe back to her house and up the stairs, down the hall to her daughter's room, where she then, in her dream, saw a North Korean attacking her, and she swung
daughter.
the axe. She saw this North Korean attacking, and she swung her axe down, not once, but twice, with perfect edge alignment, hitting her daughter in the head with an axe, killing her.
Twice.
Killing her once, actually.
Well, hitting her head with
Anyway.
the axe twice.
After all that, the jury, and this is exactly what was testified, the jury believed her not guilty.
Wasn't there also like professional testimony though?
Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
expert witness that testified that it is possible, in theory, for that to have happened.
You know, it's one of those things where if that is all true, that woman's punishment is the fact that she killed her daughter with an axe.
Listen,
know?
I'm with you, Chad. I would have said guilty. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, I also feel that
That
it's
is
guilty.
just way too.
It's
Like a
so
doctor
rough.
could look
I'm
me
gonna
dead
go
in
with
the eye.
fantastical.
Exactly.
I know. Come on, man.
Ugh.
Look, I don't care if you have like a panel of 100 doctors and they all, with a straight face, just like, oh yeah, that's totally a thing that could happen. No. Shut up.
I'm sorry. you-
Exactly, Jamie.
You don't,
Exactly.
you don't walk perfectly down the stairs. You don't walk out the door. You don't walk around
See-
the house. You don't walk to the shed.
That's the thing
with
that I will have to say.
No intention.
Is that sleepwalking down the stairs and operating like doors and light switches, incredibly common. I have sleepwalked down the stairs. My aunt would sleepwalk down the stairs and turn on all the lights in the house and like fully asleep. Like that is a very common thing to somehow manage to operate stairs. You just do it so much, right? That you somehow manage to do it.
Well,
But
it also plays into muscle memory as well. As if it's your own house, you've been through it on
Yeah.
multiple occasions.
You
Like
know.
your body knows where to go.
sleepwalking is just so weird, man.
It really is. Not an exact
On the toilet.
science.
Oh no.
Definitely not an exact science.
Yeah, so
But
real quick, based on the
That
law.
one's just way too much.
Yeah, if you're unconscious, if you do something and you're not conscious, usually you're not at fault. You're not going to be charged criminally.
So there
Not
you go,
always.
Johnum. That's how you do it. You commit sleep arson, sleep fraud, and sleep bribing an
Careful.
officer.
Not always, because
Jamie, I'm gonna go with none.
well, maybe she's the one who chopped the wood, so she's got a lot
Yeah.
of memory of chopping
Of
stuff.
chopping with an axe, which is unfortunate, but definitely a possibility. It's one of those things where it's like really, really horrible.
You can navigate from the shed to the daughter's bedroom. I'm sorry.
I know.
You know your house surprisingly well. I will say.
You do, and I'm
Yeah.
not going to
First of
deny
all.
that. It just seems like these pieces lined up a little too perfectly for my
It's-
taste.
Here's
Still.
what we'll do.
Yeah.
We'll go full circle. I will move the furniture around so that there's no chance you can sleepwalk successfully, okay?
No. Break all my toes.
All your toes.
All of my toes. All right. Well,
yeah.
Mars, what are the scores?
Okay. Well, with 1 point, we have. I'm gonna go from 1 to 3 because that's our highest score. We got Jamie with 1 point. Congratulations. We got Fuel King and Johnum tied for 2. And then we have Extreme and Atathis tied for 3.
All right.
So who was number one? I missed it.
So I believe Extreme Bulk Guy and Atathis had the most points with 3 points
Oh
each.
shit!
So the Extreme.
Yo, I think
What?
Atathis missed the first
Huh?
question too. Did he
It-
get it?
Atathis
they did. They
this
did.
Holy
question,
shit.
And
Okay.
they still pulled it up. Which I'm impressed at that one.
Woo. Yeah, damn.
All right. So then second place was Johnum and Fuel King, right?
Johnum and Fuel King, yes.
47 points. It's the underscore fuel underscore king. And finally,
And Jamie
Jamie
got
was
1.
third. All right,
Yep.
add points.
We got a lot of
And
people neck and
E.
neck this round.
Yeah, really.
What the fuck? I was sleeping, answering the question. I take no blame for my answers.
Alrighty.
Keep in mind, being unconscious is not a total defense. We read a case where a guy who has severe epilepsy was driving his car alone, and he had an epileptic seizure, and he crashed his car and killed 6 people. And he's just like, guys, I was unconscious, and they're just like, no.
You
got
took
in the
that
car,
risk.
You knew you had your condition. That was the culpable mental state right there.
Yeah. So, Mars, you and I technically both got 3 points too, so, you know, top tier, everybody.
Oh, our health bars
Very
are
nice.
good.
We did very well.
We did pretty well tonight.
Alrighty. Well, we will refill the health bars, and with that, yeah, thank you all for coming, joining us on this beautiful Wednesday evening, Thursday morning. Hope you enjoyed Crime or No Crime. Hopefully Dylan will do it again soon.
Yes. No,
And,
definitely this is something I want to keep doing, so.
I'm glad you guys
Hope-
enjoyed it.
Oh,
Hope
we
you
very
had
much
fun,
enjoy it.
Dylan.
I put in all this effort for this freaking title card. You better be doing it again.
I've put in
Yeah,
a lot of effort
literally.
actually writing the whole thing,
I
goddamn.
know. I think everybody's having a good time.
It's
All
a
right,
joint
then.
effort.
A joint effort indeed.
Indeed.
Good night,
No,
guys.
I only have to do it once. But, yep, guys, see you tomorrow for Drawings and Dragons.
Drawing and
And,
Dragon. Yes, and Pathfinder. We get to talk about
yeah.
that.
Indeed. All right, guys. Good night.
Night, night, all.
Say good night, Dylan.
Oh, say goodnight. Good night, Dylan.